within, I'd say, let's say 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes of the news breaking that there's been a snag in the Norman versus Haney fight, right? Within like, I'll say 10 minutes, maybe less. Because I saw, and then I got a DM on Twitter. Who was it? Unbiased Brim with the biases. Like, he was on that shit, dog. Like, you gotta understand, I seen the story, and then I look at my DM, who's in there leaving me long audio messages? Brim! I'm like, yo, dog, did you become his publicist or something? Because you doing too goddamn much. I don't even know if I told y'all, he sent me in country a whole Caesar salad, a whole Caesar word salad last week about Brian Norman. Then this shit happens, right? That Adrian Clark, Brian's manager, that basically something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I never got hype off of that fight. Like, it's not done just because so and so said and so said. It's too much room for shit to go wrong, dog. Yeah, I see you, Brim. You doing too much, bro. For a dude who knocked out Santi Leon, you need to calm down. My God, Santi Leon, Cuevas, and Jin Suzuki, and Brim risking it all. What's the matter with you, dog? You sending out turkey sandwiches of nah, cause the man, what are you talking about, dog? They duck boots, bro. It's a wrap. They duck that dude. You're not convincing nobody or nothing. And at no point from the year that they duck boots till now did they ever even mention the IBF. You are the only one saying that shit. They not saying that shit. I'm actually doing too much. Yeah, you doing too damn much. You a fanboy. Nobody call him unbiased Brim no more. Call him Brian Norman Jr. Jr. Cause like you doing too much. Over a dude who knocked out Santi Leon, we doing all this? Cause of Santi Leon? Cause of Cuevas? That's how we living? It's Brian Norman Jr. Jr. The Jr. That shit crazy. Like, what the hell wrong with you, dog? That's nuts. Y'all gotta see the essay that he sent me in country. It's like, you thought I was gonna read that? Nah, homie. You bugging. See, what it is you was doing a victory lap when you saw or when you thought that the Haney fight, oh yeah, it's done. You was doing a victory lap. You was so happy, yay, Brian not gonna get frozen out after all. You was doing a victory lap. Just call it what it is. Yay! Brian Gore-Tex. Man. That shit crazy. Mr. Calderon said, Brim, we gotta get you some pom-poms. They didn't know. What is it that they didn't know, dog? What? The excuse you made up for them? That you still telling people a year later? What did we not know, dog? Because what you saying is, if they didn't know what you're saying, then that means it had no bearing over their decision to not take the money. That's all you giving away, that, yo, they didn't even know. Well, if they didn't know, then that really means y'all ducked, because then it's not what you saying. Y'all just price yourselves out. It's American boxing, bro. It's the American way. Let's do 1,000,000 podcasts. Let's do well interviews, but let's not fight. Let's not do that. You know, we can't go to Philly for boots, but we could go to 18,000 miles away for Jin Kawasaki. And we seen how Jin looked, so it's pretty obvious why y'all went over there. We seen how Jin looked. Like, yeah, I see why y'all wanted to go over there. Anybody could see that. Clavo. You know what I'm saying? They was still at the table. Yeah, yo, you come like what? Yo, you still what? Yo, dog, that's crazy, man. That shit is crazy, man. Yeah. Nah, Bill cranked up the worth to get rejected. Yo, my whole thing was and has always been, you can't treat Jose Ramirez like he got anthrax in his gloves and then you gonna fight Brian after that? Really? I have to see it to believe it. That motherfucker acted like Jose Ramirez had the bubonic plague. The fuck? But let's fight Brian right after that, because Bill said. The same Bill that lied about Subriel Matias, right? Yeah, I spoke to Peter Khan, yo. I spoke to Peter Khan. They wanted $2 million. I don't know what's wrong with America anymore, to be real with you. Anything attached to America now just got a lot of just, I don't know. There go another word salad. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? Another paragraph. He gonna try to get a spot on the panel tonight. I'm not even gonna give him one. I don't got time for that shit, dog. All these cats do the same thing. They call out, oh, this a fanboy, this a fanboy. Fam, you acting like a Tank fan over a dude who biggest win is Santi Leon. What we doing? The fuck we doing? Clavo, y'all please debate this. Nah, I don't. Nah, dog. The fuck I look like debating some silly ass shit like this, bro? This shit childish. No, cause the IBF and the code and the pattern and the thing and the article, you know what I mean? Eddie, you know, he went to, you know what I mean? What are you talking about, dog? Eddie Hearn did not get the Carfax. Like, bro, what when did we start putting up this kind of effort for this kind of shit? That shit crazy. Like, all this for Brian Gore-Tex? Because he ducked Botas? And motherfuckers know I ain't even high on boots. Like, I'm not high on boots, dog. But it's pretty clear duck. It is, yeah, it's pretty clear duck. You can't go to Philly for Botas, but you could go to Japan for Jin. And what's the difference between Botas and Jin? Well, we can see the fucking difference. We can see. Bruh, you could take them documented facts and fax them shits over to the Carfax. It's pretty clear, duck. Pretty clear. I don't know why y'all fans, like you a fan, dog. You just a fan. A fanboy whose name is unbiased for some reason. Like, bro, how is your name unbiased? You a fanboy. That dude beat Santi Leon. This dude goes fucking crazy. Oh! He beat Santi Leon. That's fucking crazy, yo.
Yo, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed the fact that I thought this was gonna actually happen, bro. What the fuck's wrong with me?
Nah,
What the
but
fuck?
it's no. But look, at first, I'm like, it's possible because of Turkey, right? You know, because he got the money. So you like, well, Turkey do got the money.
Yup.
Devin, you know, he don't got a lot of options. So at first you like, I don't know, maybe they'll do it because it ain't like Devin got a lot going on. He really don't. But think about it, bro. Look at how that dude look with Jose. Look at like,
Bro,
yo,
he's
bro.
not gonna change at all. Like this,
You
that's
know,
how he's
like
gonna look from now on.
I'm the Devin hater of the channel, bro. Fuck Devin Haney. But the fact that I was like, oh shit, he's taking on Brian Norman next. I fucking knew it. I can't
My,
believe I believe that
my
shit.
dude, I was skeptical just because I'm like, yo, dog, people
Nah, I
forget.
never for a second believed it, bro.
Bill literally sat there and told everybody, yo, I talked to Peter Khan about like, bro, this dude is a bold-faced fucking liar, dog. Like, you really made up a whole fucking story so that you could make it look like Matthias was ducking y'all. That's the kind of person you are. So, because Bill said, I don't give a fuck what Bill said. When Turkey say the shit, then I don't know. Till then, I don't know what the fuck going on. But the idea that Lil Devo, Lil Devo, that just spent 36 minutes social distancing with slow ass Jose, he gonna fight Brian Gore-Tex now. That just sent Jin to the shadow realm with what, y'all? What punch did he hit him that sent him to the shadow realm?
Why could it be a left hook?
The left.
And what punch did Ryan keep landing on Devin?
The
I
left.
believe it was the left.
Like, man, motherfuckers gotta wake the fuck up. I don't know what's going on with Brim. I don't know. Yo, look, they must have signed a sweater for him. Fuck a hat. It must have been a sweater.
He said they signed a sweater.
They going crazy. He going crazy. Like, yo, you out country. You remember that essay he sent last week? A whole.
Yeah, I was like,
It
what
looked
the
like
hell?
one of them text messages when your girl is mad at you. It looked like one of them long, like, yo, why are you sending me this, dog? I'm not gonna read this shit. The fuck?
What'd you say? No croutons for the word salad?
No croutons? Yeah, I don't need no croutons for the
stop.
first salad.
What
Like,
the fuck?
then yo, check out that. Like, not but 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, this shit starts. That there's a problem. Guess who sends me not one, not two, but three long ass audio? I'm like, yo, dog, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Can
dog?
I guess? Can I guess?
Guess,
Was it Brim?
bro. Like, dog, what are you doing, bro? Like, the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, shit. And I said it's because he did a victory lap. He didn't like that I said that. You know, Brian could end up getting frozen out because you could see what Manny about to do. Manny about to go on a PBC World Tour. If he beat Mario, who you gonna fight after that? Rolly. And who you gonna fight after that? Maybe Javante. That's what he gonna do. He ain't gonna fight Brian. You know what I mean? And them guys not gonna fight him. So, you know, this was like a lifesaver for him. Like, yay, we got Devo. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Nigga said I'm not gonna give him a spot.
I'm gonna give him a spot, yo. Like, because that's the shit. They want a platform for the dumb shit. Like, you want a platform so you could apologize for the victory lap you was just on, bro. That's what you want. Why are you forwarding fucking emails like a chainmail or some shit like that?
Nah,
You know what I mean?
I'm a big advocate for bringing back shame, bro.
I mean, we gotta bring back bullying, man. We gotta bring
Are we touching on the Norman Jr. Or is that on the relay episode, Jules?
No, I mean, I already said what I had to say about the Norman shit. Like I said, I don't know exactly what the problem is, but here's the thing. With American boxers, I'm at a point where I don't fucking care because there's always a problem. There's always a fucking problem.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. Can I say something real quick?
You just cut him off with mid.
Hold on, because Brim is in this fucking he's saying that a minute and 15 seconds is not long. Bro, anything over 15 seconds is unacceptable. Just fucking call me. What is wrong with you?
Yo, a minute, dog, of a pop. It's a minute of no. Don't make a video about Brian. No,
Bro, a minute 15 seconds is a lifetime for me. I don't.
There's my fucking guy,
No,
villain.
I got
Like,
ADHD,
What up,
bro. If
Billy?
it's anything over
It's a
15
long ass
seconds, you're
villain.
doing
What
too
it
much.
do, man? Like, y'all see this crazy? And I fuck with Brim on other subjects, but not this. Like, no, you are bugging, bro. Who does all this for Brian Gore-Tex? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
but seeing Coach Malachi's video of both of them, no, we've caught both dads in lies. Who do we believe?
I don't care. Honestly, Drew, I
There
don't
you go.
care. I don't
Yeah.
care. I don't fucking care. These American boxing dads, I don't fucking care, bro. I don't care what the fuck y'all talking about. Until y'all in the ring and I hear ding, ding,
Yeah.
it don't fucking matter.
And there's only one demographic that likes this type of fucking shit. I don't
Well,
care
if-
about shade room
well-
boxing.
Well, look, Drew. Let me call you out on your bullshit. if you want to be a racist against black guys, you do that on your own time, okay? Because you keep trying to find creative ways. To
I'm a
inject
racist towards everybody. You know that.
No, 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 no,
Hey,
no, no. No.
except for Asians. You know he loves them in a
Fuck
way.
them too. Fuck.
Steve Kim.
You
Steve
know.
Kim.
I'm
Is it
just
because
saying. I'm
Asians
just
have
saying that
sideways vaginas?
the American boxing scene as a whole. This is the shit. Don't you see that it's the same thing over and over? Like the Stevenson Schofield shit. That no, he got sick, but in Monday he's in the fucking gym, right?
Yeah, this is the
Then you see-
Berlanga plant shit. Yeah,
It's the
same shit.
Berlanga plant. This is the fucking Keyshawn Davis, Edwin Delos. Like, bro, 11th hour. The fight
Daniel
is
Dubois
made.
and fucking Parker.
Yeah, I'm saying,
Hitchinson, fucking Hitchinson and
gonna say
Macias.
Dubois and Parker
No,
because
'cause-
Daniel.
no,
look.
fuck that.
You know why I'm gonna give Daniel a pass? Look, check it out.
No,
You
fuck
pulled
you
out
and your
on
past,
Parker.
bro.
You pulled out on Parker, but it's not like it was to fight a bitch. It ain't like it's to fight
that's
some
not a
bitch.
fucking excuse. Fuck that.
Man, suck dick, motherfucker.
Man, you
Domo
suck dick,
said
you fucking New Yorker.
all theatrics for these board. Yeah, like, and then don't forget, we talking about fucking Devin Haney, bro. What, we about to get hyped for a Devin Haney fight?
Absolutely not. And
That's
you
what
could
we
see
doing.
Bill Haney. Bill Haney's trying to get in front of everything because the metrics show, the data shows nobody gives a fuck about Devin, bro.
That dude could never box again. And you know what I'm gonna do? Watch Ancient fucking Aliens, bro. I don't fucking care. Like, don't box, bro. Fuck, I care. Don't fucking box, bro.
I like
Fucking
that
cares.
show.
Yeah, that Malachi segment was a fucking duck off. Like, you're ducking my son. No, you're
Yeah,
ducking my
but you
son.
know what the shit is that the dads. Another thing that is annoying. Why don't y'all have Devin talk to Brian? Because we don't give a fuck about you, Bill. I'm tired of this. Like, what is this corny ass shit?
Yup.
Have Devin talk. What is this shit? Like, you trying to be a star,
What is
Bill?
Bill and Senior going at it or something?
Yeah, like, it's like dog is-
And
No,
I
we
see
got it
here,
bad.
here I have to point this out.
That's so
The-
fucking
the-
cool.
the
Yo,
American-
listen, imagine if it was Larry Holmes's dad, leg dropping Trevor Burbick's dad off the fucking.
And let's call it what
yeah.
it is. I know you. Someone says I'm a bigot, but at least the Latino American fighters talk for themselves. The Black American fighters, Schofield, Haney, do the Sons ever talk?
Nah, I mean they don't. I
Hey.
can't deny that there is an established
You
path.
know
Hey,
what? I've never
hey,
even put that together in my
Boots-
head, but yeah, they really
Boots don't talk that much either, bro. Don't forget
Bootsy
about
talks
Boots.
more than Boots.
Yeah,
Yup.
Boots don't talk.
Boots,
That's wild.
you
I
know
never
that
thought about that.
I'm starting to think Boots is a virgin. Like the way he talk,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa.
That's how you.
What?
I'm not
So he
playing,
Daniel
like, the
Dubois?
way-
Yo,
Listen,
shut
no,
the
Daniel
fuck up.
fucking these bitches.
Yup.
Boots
Before
talk
Daniel
like
was a virgin, though.
Shut the fuck up. Boots talk like he never seen a titty before. Like, why do you talk like that? Like, you scared to raise your voice. Why do you talk like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they playing me, yo, but I'm sure.
You know
fuck
what?
wrong with
now
you,
that
dog?
you say that, bro, I can't unsee that shit. Yeah.
My dude, that's how I used to talk when I was 11. What's that giggle? You nervous? The fuck
All right,
you nervous?
some more
about,
ring
bro?
IQ, Lord.
you
You
say
lost
he
your
like
virginity at
Norbert.
12.
Hey, Jules,
He like
the other
he
night,
on some Norbit shit.
the other day, man, fucking Bill Haney and Norman Sr. got into it bad to the point it got out of pocket on Coach Malachi's show. It was pretty. Bill went off the fucking rails and shit, bro. For real.
Word.
Yeah, he was like, man, fuck your mama and all this. And oh man.
Who said that? Who said what? Who said huh?
Bill Haney said that to Brian Norman Sr.
Grown ass man.
They was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
some serious shit for a minute there.
Yeah, but you,
Coach
yeah, but you
Malachi
see what?
kind of broke it up and like later they
Yeah,
kind of
but that's not serious. That's a couple of old dudes that like what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, what you think? I'm gonna see Bill on the screen and get look, it's Bill Haney, yo shit, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't give a fuck about you, dog. Get your son and get his son and let them hash shit out. Cause that's who we here to see. Y'all boxing dads trying to steal y'all son thunder. What you trying to get, a talk show deal, Bill? You talk too fucking much, bro. Every podcast, Bill Haney's on it, dog. It's like a national, like when 9/11 happened, it didn't matter what channel you turned to, it was on 9/11. That's
Yeah.
Bill Haney. Any YouTube channel you want, Bill Haney right there saying, because my son.
Hey.
So Tyson Fury,
Like the fuck, yo.
Jules,
defend Bill
Tyson
Haney a
Fury,
little.
Oscar De La Hoya. Bill's on that booger sugar, ain't he?
I don't care if he. I'm tired of.
They're saying
Yo,
he
America.
is.
Yo, listen, man. The American boxing scene is just fucking corny, bro. It's just Yo, Junto about to fight Cardenas, right? The guy that damn near took out the monster. He about to fight that guy. That's the kind of time that he is on. You feel me?
Good fight.
Kenshiro about to do his thing. You feel me? Them Brits about to do what they do. You feel me? And all the American. Oh my goodness, you ain't had to do that, David. Goddamn, Luis Puente said Boots got a soft gay voice like Michael.
Whoa. Dude.
Oh,
not saying
damn.
everything.
Yo,
David, you
that's
ain't
fucking
had to
hilarious.
do that, David. I appreciate you, man. You ain't had to do that. I'm happy for Canelo versus Crawford. Boxing needs some old school close fights, and we'll get into the Canelo versus Crawford. But that's what I was like, yo, Boots is what 27, right?
28.
Yo, he talked like he never fucked a bitch before, like you know what I'm saying. And it was, we gonna see. Like, what's the matter with you, dog? You alright?
And I'll
That's why his
defend
dad
Bill Haney
talks to me.
Hang on. I'll defend Bill Haney slightly, because fucking imagine Devin Haney trying to talk. His cuck ass is out here sucking toes and getting bitches pregnant.
But that's the point. So that Devin could look like the bitch that he is. Let him talk. Let Brian and Devin, like, this is like, bro, this is not Housewives of Atlanta or House Dads. Like, why don't y'all get the fuck out of here, dog?
Hey, honestly, what you should do, bro, you know how you do those pins, those for the videos?
Yeah.
You should do the Housewives of Atlanta and
House
put all
Dads
the
of
all their
Atlanta.
names.
Because that's what the shit, like, it's House Dads of Atlanta. You got Mama Skull,
Yup.
Uncle Bill,
Yup.
motherfucking Granddad Norman. Like, what are y'all doing, dog? It should be Floyd Schofield talking his own shit. It should be Devin talking his own shit. Brian, I like Brian. Like, even though Unbiased is irritating the shit out of me, right?
What are you lying about? He says you're lying in the comments.
About what?
I don't know. He said, why are you lying, Jules?
He's
About what?
lying by calling him unbiased Brim.
Hold on. Domo said at a time where major promoters is having issues getting network deals, his promoter at that, and they want to play. Why pay it? Exactly. Unbiased said, you still my dog, even though you abuse me. Yo, I don't like the sexual undertones of that comment. I don't like the sexuality. I don't like the sexual
That was
rigmarole.
some Diddy shit.
I don't
Why-
want the
why you
sexual
abusing
rigmarole.
this
Well, we are talking about
Bro.
Devin Haney, so Diddy's
He's
appropriate.
what do you
Take
abuse
that.
his
You know what I'm
ass?
saying? But yeah, like y'all don't see that. Like, look. I know that you look at them Brits and it's Fabio talking his shit. It's Flavio. We know that Daniel is a little bit autistic, but he talking shit. I'm the daddy now, right? He talking his shit. You don't see his daddy all in the video dancing and shit. Nah. So
Do the dance again.
you know what I'm saying? Take that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you don't see that. All you see is these American boxing dads. Like, what are y'all trying to do? Get a reality TV show, a talk show deal? Like, what you trying to be like Judge Judy and some shit? Like, get the fuck out the camera. Where is Devin? Let him talk. And the other shit, Devin is damn near 30. Like, bro, the dude gotta be like 26, 27, right? He not a little boy. It's a difference between 22 and 27. Yeah, it should be.
Yup.
It should be. At 22, you still got that twin, like, yo, your pussy got mad hair on it. Right?
Shut the fuck up, yo.
At 27, yo, I'm trying to mow that lawn. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get in them weeds. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Devin's still out here stuttering. I had to get the ice cream joint. Like, bro, what's wrong with you, dog? Do you not watch television or some shit? Does Bill lock you in a broom closet when you're not fighting?
Yes.
That's how you edit.
You know, it reminds me of Inoue and Tapales. They just shook hands, and you knew that was next. No muss, no fuss. These motherfuckers, they're over here hyping us up like, oh shit, for nothing.
For nothing, bro.
All right,
Like,
I got a question. I got a question for the panel.
Yeah.
At what age do you guys think Bill Haney stopped wiping for Devin?
I don't think he stopped, bro.
26.
I think he handed him the wet wipes right now and tell him swipe up. Swipe up.
Bro, he
Swipe
stopped.
up.
Bro, he
You
stopped
go
for
from
one
south
day.
I
to
still
north.
can't get over the fact you got a joint pregnant that was crying for another man at prison visiting him.
Bro, these dudes is cornball. Like I don't even understand how it's possible for that to happen to a male athlete in this day and age with so many horror stories that there are. Like, yo, dog, like you just can't get a blowjob and relax. I love you. You probably was face fucking that bitch too, dog. Making out with her, trying to bitch like. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like there's another athlete, Jules. Offset. Cardi B went to go fuck with this athlete dude, and what does her ex-husband do? He goes and gets the ex-bitch of the dude. Like, why do you want to fuck his ex-bitch, bro? That's gay.
Yeah, I don't want to be swimming in his cum stains. Like, what is going on in America, dog? Like,
Yeah,
what is
he
what is
probably
even
thought that
happening?
was
Shit
a
for that.
W, but no, bro, that's an L, bro.
Luis Puente said was Bill in the room telling Devin how he's probably coaching him. Use the jab. You know what I'm saying? Move around. Cover up. You know what I'm saying?
No, keep your hand up.
He a helicopter mom, bro. These is helicopter dads. Like, yo, why don't y'all just let y'all sons be men? Like, what I
And
like
also-
about Brian that I don't like about Devin, at least Brian talk, man. At least he talk. He could talk. Devin, like, yo, you got to get a personality, bro.
Well,
Pretending to be Floyd is not a personality.
Again, to slightly defend Bill here, probably the last time he tried to let Devin alone, Devin was at a Diddy pool party. So, you know.
That is
Doesn't-
true.
Doesn't
Hey,
Devin,
did you see all the charges that got dropped for Diddy today?
Did you hear that Villain was trying to talk?
Sorry, I was just gonna say, does Devin not understand? Does he not see? Does he not realize how bad he looks having his dad talk for him, and him trying to wear all that, all that jewelry and try to come off gangster? He looks like an absolute poser.
I would respect him more if he sold all that jewelry and just bought a pack of white tees.
He
Like,
he just looks awful. I mean, having your dad talk, basically be your mouthpiece at 27, 28 years of age, and you're a professional athlete, you're supposed to be, causing violence. It's a really horrible look to try to gain a fan base. It's just
He
absolutely.
needs to just become a backup dancer for Tate McRae.
Yeah.
I would respect him. Like, yeah, just go ahead, bro. Just
That's an obscure shout.
Yeah.
I'm saying Tate McRae's a fine motherfucker. Shit. Mr. Calderon said, I feel like Bill claims Devin.
Still probably independent. But Villain, like look at
funny,
LeVar
yo.
Ball. Both his sons went pro and then he stopped talking. He stopped doing shows.
Yeah, but it was so cringeworthy. I mean, if you're an adult, if you're over the age of 21, 22 years of age, and your father is like going out and being like a PR rep for you, it's an absolute terrible look. It makes any other adult man, like, I don't respect guys like that. I can't take you serious. If your dad's speaking for you and you're the breadwinner, like you look emasculated. You don't look like a man in my eyes whatsoever.
Yeah,
No,
like
so
Devin.
hold on. That goes all the way back to the fucking Cambosos fight, bro. Whenever they were having the interviews and like Haney was sitting on Bill's lap and he's like, "I'm a man. I'm gonna show you I'm a man." And I'm just like, dude, you're saying
He got
that
me
while
all-
you're-
he got me
while
all
you're
figured
sitting
out,
on your
Dad.
daddy's lap, bro. Like,
What did he say in the Loma fight? He got me all
Right.
figured out.
He probably take him to the mall for the Easter bunny and shit like that. Like, y'all dudes is just some fucking clowns. Like nah, and I'm trying to enjoy boxing and shit, but I'm not disappointed that there's a snafu. Like, bro, I'm at a point with American boxers where I don't even care if y'all fight, dog. Like, who cares? The Japanese dude's gonna fight. The Mexican dude's gonna fight.
I
The
will.
Brits,
Bro, I bet
who
you Bill
cares?
Haney rolls
Ozzy's
on
gonna
the corner
fight.
for Devin.
You don't see
No,
that
Kevin
it's
Sam Goodman.
you don't see that it's like it's literally always a problem. Like literally, the only way you get Schofield in the ring is if he's fighting a dude coming off of 2 losses with 2 cock eyes, bro. He can't even see straight. So yeah, he'll fight him. He'll
You
fight
want to
him.
help for that one?
I am probably.
So I'm assuming you guys actually heard, if you didn't listen to the whole thing on the Boxing Voice, the father's going back and forth. Why are you negotiating contracts like live on a fucking boxing show? I don't care what it is, but like, how is that not a recipe for disaster? That something's gonna go haywire? Because you got managers, you got lawyers, you got people in the background. Why are these 2 morons who just like hit the lottery, because they shut out a sperm that could actually get in a ring and fight? Why the fuck are you debating that in a public space like that? That's a recipe that it's not going to work out.
Villain, I chalk it up to attention. Like, attention is a drug for people that don't normally get it. People that normally get it don't want it, right? You know, it's like, you know, Drew get a lot of bitches, so he's not just going to take any old piece of pussy, right? Because he
cornbread mommy, though.
Right? No, I ain't going to lie. That's some good shit. Right? Before a dude, let's say you do, oh, you don't get no ass. Oh, yeah, you gonna go, you crazy. Like, you crazy out here. I see Bill, I'm like, yo, dog, like, you trying to be like Jay-Z. You trying to be Jay-Z Floyd Mayweather, Jay-Z Weather. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just a 90s rapper ass. Yes, that's the vibe I get. Like, yo, dog, won't you just relax? You know, it's a lot cooler when you up there in age and you just shut the fuck up and your presence, your aura, your spirit do all the talking. Nah, but not Bill.
You gotta be, fuck that. You gotta be more like Chris Eubank. Or, excuse me, Nigel Eubank.
Nigel Van, Nick.
Nigel Eubank.
That
said Nigel Eubank.
But that negotiating in public is going to lose.
I gotta stop doing drugs, man.
Exactly.
That negotiating in public is going to lose your sons millions of dollars. So your ego is worth more than millions of dollars, because I know you're getting a kickback. So you're only losing money yourself by opening your fucking mouth.
That's not the cringeworthy part. The cringeworthy part is, you know, the whole time that they're going back and forth and talking they shit and getting they little corny ass snaps out, they think that motherfuckers is really at home like, oh shit, yo, it's Hillbaney, yo, it's Hillbaney. Like, nah, I see that shit and I changed the channel. They're like, here comes Bill talking a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
I got it.
Hey. And there's a reason, fellas. There's a reason Turkey.
No,
but there's a reason.
The channels that Bill actually goes on, I literally don't even watch those channels like as a whole.
No, you know, I fuck with the coach. But it's like, I feel like they get together behind the scenes, ¿verdad? And I'm talking about Bill and Brian. I think they get together behind the scenes and orchestrate this kind of WWE CM Punk kind of like, yo, you know, I'm gonna call your mother a bitch, bet, and I'm gonna talk about your dick. I bet, and we gonna go on the show and we gonna do. It's like, yo, this shit corny, dog. This is corny. Your sons need to fight, and it doesn't need to be complicated. We don't need a huge production. Ramon Cardenas, a part-time Lyft driver, gave us a better performance than your overrated, overpaid motherfucking son. Right, and he didn't have to jump, he didn't have to wave the pom-poms and none of this dumbass shit. Can fighters go back to being fighters, please, and stop with the WWE shit? It's not helping nothing, bro. You talk too much for your son to not be able to hit hard, bro. That's crazy. Like, yo, your son don't hit hard, bro. You know, like, I'm sorry.
And Shakur,
and there's the re fellas
talking about, oh, Zepeda, remember that shit when I'm beating your ass. Like, bro, you don't beat nobody's ass, bro.
Don't say that shit and then lateral movement the fuck out of us for 36 minutes.
But not just us, fellas. We're not the only ones fatigued. Look what Turkey's doing for the December card. Fuck you, Americans. I want Mexico versus Japan. Fuck out of
here. That's gonna be, but you know that's gonna be like, you know, with an absolute certitude, if you put Japanese fighters in the ring with Mexican fighters,
someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna fucking die. If they
that's World War III.
Somebody gonna die in ringside, dog. Like, yeah, like, what is with all this? Can we get back to being stoics like fucking Jack Dempsey and Sonny Liston? They didn't fucking talk much, you know, but they will fuck you up. And they didn't talk much.
Yeah, like whenever Mexico and Japan fights, bro, only one person leaves the ring on their feet.
I got an erection when they fight.
The referee. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I got a question, fellas. Did y'all see that Claggett ass scene from the new Superman that leaked?
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, that was awful.
Jules, like, it's fucking disgusting.
Yo lo dije, they're gonna make the movie about the fucking dog because they want it to be for little fucking kids. The fucking movie's gonna be about rescuing the fucking dog, because he has a
PG-13 John Wick.
And you know what's even fucking worse? It's not even a fucking real dog. It's a CGI. It's like, yo, bruh. I'm so mad about that. I swear to God, if my wife asked me again about that fucking movie, she asked me about. I said, there is no force on this planet that could get me to watch that.
Bring back Snyder.
Snyder, man. Bring back Snyder. You know
he had it right, bro. He fucking had it right.
Making movies.
What? What'd you say, Ray? You didn't say
I said
that.
what
You
I
did.
said. I
You
did.
didn't say. You didn't. You didn't
So
say
kick
that
him off the
shit.
panel, bro.
Three. Yeah, I gotta
Ah.
kick you off for that, Ray. I can't.
That's
No, I'm not
crazy.
tolerating. Nah,
That's
how,
crazy.
300 sucks, bro. 300 sucked.
Those movies are good. 300's good. Watchmen's good. That's it.
Dawn of the Dead wasn't good.
He's got to
Dawn
go.
of the Dead was
He's
fucking
gotta go.
great, bro.
Dawn of the Dead wasn't good.
Out, out, out.
Dawn of the Dead, you could watch like 10 times a month.
I fucking love Ray, man, but I can't.
Am I tripping, or did he also do Immortal?
Nah, he didn't do Immortals with Henry Cavill. That wasn't him. That wasn't him.
Okay.
He
No,
produced
just
it, he
had the
didn't
fucking
direct it.
Phantom
But
Cam
that,
shit.
but you could tell like they was influenced by his 300 shit because
He
everything
produced it.
everything looked like they was in a gas station. Like, yo, why is
Well,
everything
they
so
what they
dark
did
and
is
fucking
they had
dirty,
that like
dog?
they had like the long battle scenes and like the Phantom Cam and shit.
Yeah, but everybody did that after that. If you notice, after 300, everything is swords and sandals. Everything looks like a Frank
that was
Miller
that
comic.
shit. That was
Yo,
that shit.
everything.
the ancient Romans, but they have British accents.
For
Right.
yo, pero man, yo dije eso. Like, yo, how the fuck are we in Greece? Why, if Brad Pitt is Greek, why does he have a British accent and he's American? You got an American with a British accent playing a Greek? What
On
we
the
doing?
credits.
Gorlami.
Is there anything less badass than an Italian accent, though? Let's be honest.
Gorlami.
Nah, yeah,
My
like
man
if they'd have
Villain.
got up there, got up there and they'd have been like, Hector, come to the ravioli. It
No,
would've
the
fucked up
best
the
the
scene,
best
bro.
Italian accent in a movie is Inglorious Bastards, Brad
Yeah.
Pitt.
Gorlami.
Yeah,
Oh my
Gorlami.
Buongiorno.
Hey, villain, are you
Yo.
excited? Are you excited about your new Democratic mayor in New York City?
Bro,
Oh,
don't even get me
man.
started.
That is wild.
Brain wreck.
That is
Yo,
wild.
the shit is
Good God
this
almighty.
shit. This is what it really is, dog. The left is not serious people. You could see that. Yeah, y'all not. I'm like, not y'all. I mean, but like, yeah, the left. Y'all don't have ideas. Y'all don't have a path. Y'all don't have a plan. So long as you feel like you doing something good, that's good enough. Cause I'm like, you really gonna make this guy. He gonna have all y'all bitches wearing that long ass towel. No more fucking hot girl summer. All y'all
Yeah,
bitches
man,
gonna
it's
be wearing.
about to be New Yorkistan, bro. I can't wait.
You said
AOC
He said
getting
New
thicker though.
York State. Who?
you said it.
AOC getting thicker. Them chi-chis getting thicker.
Yeah, but her stomach getting thicker.
Oh.
Is the other
Hey,
thing.
you
That's
said it.
alright, bro.
You said it perfect. They go based off feeling. Like, oh, here
Yeah.
comes a Muslim motherfucker. I feel like he'll.
If she's
Like,
not
no.
a torta, no me importa.
I'm being real that I'm not being. I'm being real that the way that they mind work, the way that they, and you could just see that it's like, yo, you know what it really is. Honest to God, you don't fit into the winners bracket, so you trying to turn the whole world into a bunch of fucking losers. That's
Yup.
literally how your mind work. Like, you don't fit into the winners bracket. You don't fit into the good and doing well, the good and the normal. Look at fucking Joy Reid, dog. This bitch look like Cisco. I know she ain't like. You think you look good with that shit?
The thong
This
song?
bitch,
Bro, if she ain't
Da-
280, she ain't a
da-
lady,
da-
bro.
like I seen a clip. I'm like, what is this shit? Like, and I noticed that they're like, yo, why is it that everybody Democrats didn't used to be like this, but like, yo, it's something different about these Democrats. I'm like, yo, oh y'all some losers.
Yeah, because
y'all
Bill. Remember, Bill, we
losers.
grew up with Bill Clinton playing the saxophone, fucking bitches.
Getting blowjobs
You
and
know,
coming on blue like that shit crazy. Like, how did the Democratic Party go from that to this? What happened?
You're
And then-
right
the
there.
Aerosmith song? Remember the
Don't-
Aerosmith song, "Dude Looks Like a Lady" was supposed to be funny and not a battle cry?
Yeah, then now, you know what I'm saying?
That was a great. That was
Now
a
all
Mrs.
these
Doubtfire
motherfuckers look
soundtrack.
Now you got all these Iggy Pop motherfuckers trying to use these bathrooms. Like, yo, look, I don't know what's wrong with a lot of y'all, but I'm gonna be real. All I see is that a lot of y'all is for real. You know what your problem is? You a loser. You're not happy with the way you are, and you're trying to acclimatize the surrounding environment to your loserness. The problem is that, yeah, most people are not losers, dog. Just you know?
They're the reason why little kids right now are getting participation trophies.
For
What
real.
the fuck
like,
is that?
It's the fucking left, man.
You got like I seen
Thanks for showing
and-
up. Here you go.
And I seen the dude. I'm like, see, I know that Americans are stupid. I know that most of them don't pay as much attention to things that I do, but the first fucking red flag that I heard when I heard this clown ass motherfucker talking, government run supermarkets. Okay, Stalin. Government runs like you go, how is that a good idea? And then you talking about taxing all these rich people in New York. This is not complicated. The dude that was on there, you made it too long-winded. It's simple. If you try to tax the rich in New York by the percentage you want to do that, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna fucking leave. They're gonna take all those tax dollars. They're gonna take them with them. That's what's gonna happen. Then you won't have money for your municipalities, for your police department, which you're gonna need, your fire department, your garbage. That's what's gonna happen.
Sanitation, MTA, all that shit.
I'm like, I don't like, and I'm like, did the adults just die off or something? Like, how is this many people in a political
Did you hear what he said after that, Jules?
Stupid.
Did you hear what he said after they told him? He's like, well, we're just going to start. He said, we're going to tax anybody that does business in New York, even if they move. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because, and what I believe is, I mean, like, look, man, y'all know that I don't like to be a conspiracy theorist, but I'm a very honest person. It seems to me that the Democratic Party has been infiltrated by the Chinese, because it can't be a coincidence that all of this socialism is finding its way into American politics. This is socialism. That's what government run supermarkets. Yes, that's socialism, dog.
That's the shit. Communism. That's communism.
Yeah, really? Yes, you're right. Because that's the shit they was doing in Russia when they was Soviet Russia. They had government run supermarkets, bro.
What's a socialist but a communist with a better income? I mean, come on now.
And communism.
Yeah, y'all are talking.
The craziest shit is communism has not fucking worked
man.
Anywhere they tried this shit.
Neither has capitalism.
And it only works for the oligarchs.
How has it not, Virtuoso, how has capitalism not worked and the whole fucking world wants to come here?
Y'all are talking about taxes. This motherfucker's talking about
I mean, there was a 50% nominal tax in the 50s.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
Russia does not have a bunch of people that want to live there. They don't. No, they don't.
Based on what?
Places, what do you mean based on what? Do they have an influx of immigration that's out of their control? Do they?
Canelo knocks out Crawford round 11.
Dude, are people running to join China and immigrate to China?
Exactly. Like you only see people.
There's people that move to China, but I don't think they're doing it.
Yeah, there's fucking people that move to Ekaterinburg, but that doesn't mean they want to live there more than they want to live in fucking America. So let's not.
Ekaterinburg, that's a nice place. I've been there.
There's a reason Chinese students overstay their visa because they don't want to go back to China.
People talk shit about capitalist countries, but they will not move to non-capital. They won't. You won't. You want to live in Cuba?
The number one immigrated country in the world.
Better be so strong.
I mean, that shit sound good, but I know you won't do it. You want to move to?
I'm not allowed to.
You not. Why are you not allowed to, though? You can't
because
go
there's an
live.
embargo.
You can't. An embargo on what? On moving?
Yes.
You can't move.
No.
If you could, you would though. You'd move to like fucking Guatemala.
With what resources?
Costa Rica.
In Costa Rica, yo Costa Valle. Come on.
And her sister, boy.
Yeah, you got a border hop too. Yeah.
Like I said, motherfuckers talk shit about America, but don't want to live nowhere else. That shit crazy to me. Like
they're poor.
USA. You fucking right. That's right. In life, I keep saying.
Therefore, we live under a capitalist system. People are poor.
Yes,
so then how they
what the fuck is the point I'm making? Capitalism works because in life, whether you want to accept it or not, there are winners and there are losers. When that lion latches onto that zebra and bites his fucking neck off, the lion won.
Yep.
Capitalism is the only capitalism, but
you know, we have stated invention of capital, you know.
Okay. But capitalism is the only system where it gives the guy at the bottom the shot to get to the top.
Yeah, capitalism is fucking Rocky Balboa. Yes, it does, bro. Yes, it does. No, it does. It absolutely does. The dream is free. The hustle is not, nor has it ever been. Because you could dream or because you could try, that doesn't mean you're gonna succeed. But you could try.
Look at the fucking Manny Pacquiao.
But no. Like Virtual, look at the data. If all the self-made millionaires that don't come from money here, they say if I put my 60, 80, 100 hours a week for 10, 15 years, I'm going to get successful in this country. There's no way around it.
No, the shit is. I keep coming back to this. That, like I said, everybody hates America, but they don't want to live nowhere else. They don't. Ask a motherfucker, yo, just you know what? Why don't you go move to fucking Estonia, right? In Moscow, you can't even say shit about the government. Motherfucker literally got arrested for tearing down a flat. Literally, they showed up at his house.
You can't burn flags over there. They'll fucking shoot your ass.
Literally. It's like, and this is what I mean about, honestly, this is what I mean about the Democratic Party. A lot of the liberties that you have in this country, if you did that exact same shit somewhere else, you are literally doing time for it. Literally. In fucking UK, like, yo, the UK is a dystopian nation as far as I'm concerned. They arresting motherfuckers for tweets. For
tweets, yeah.
Hey, Jules, you know what? Some of them activists actually went over to Egypt to go protest. And Egypt fucked around and kicked them out. They were like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
No, they keep
man, I don't mean to point out the hypocrisy, but some guy who traveled to the U.S., got stopped because he had a meme of the vice president for real.
And that's exactly the same as millions of people getting arrested for tweets, right? That's the same thing.
Millions of people are getting arrested?
Yeah, they've been. This has been going on for a while. Like this has been going on for at least 5 or 6 years by my count. So I would put the number. I'd put it up there.
Yeah, immigration's not a right. If you come into a country, any country in the world, they don't have to let you come in for whatever reason. I don't know why people believe that there's a right to be able to enter a country. If a government does not want you to enter a country, they have every right not to. You know what? Guess what? They do that in Mexico. They do that in Russia. They do it
everywhere. Only us, villain. We gotta be the motherfucking Mother Teresa of the shit. We gotta be mother. Yeah, come bring me your bring me your sandwiches. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Also tear down the Statue of Liberty. It doesn't stand for anything anyway.
Tear that shit down. Why not? Too many motherfuckers is misreading that shit. Come through the proper channels. That's all motherfuckers ever said. My grandmother did that. It ain't that as hard as my grandmother did that.
They should have like a giant monopoly guy, holding the bags of money. Say, if you're rich, come here. If you're poor, get out. That's it.
Yeah, they should do. I think they should do that.
Now, I love when villains on his fucking pro-America shit. We missed
America. Fuck yeah!
It's not that I'm pro-America. It's not that I'm pro-America. I'm anti-people who hate America. If you're going to say this shit, at least say it correctly. I hate this fucking attitude that we're supposed to just allow anybody to come in. Oh, well, they didn't let a guy come in because he had a meme. Fuck him. Who cares? It's not a right to come to the country. It's a privilege. If they don't want to let you into the country, they don't have to.
Shit. Fuck him and his meme.
Welcome back, villain. Welcome back, bro.
Sucks to suck.
Say it again, Jason.
The thing is, with capitalism, it gives you the opportunity. That's what the big thing is. You have the opportunity with the it's not a perfect system, but you have the opportunity there to
fucking shit, country. You know what the shit is, country? There is no perfect system. There is no perfect system. These people are influenced by ideals that would lead to a worse country than it actually is now. All this you think this is the answer. You think, okay. And then when it fucks up, right? If you get what you want and it fucks up, you won't even fucking admit it.
Because they're fucking idiots. Because one of the most ironic things, fellas, is Karl Marx, for example. That motherfucker only started having an issue with capitalism after his parents took away his fucking allotment.
Exactly.
You know, for the last 4 years, it's been feeling a little shitty living in this country. I'm not gonna lie, but when that motherfucker got in office and he gave the first speech in front of Congress, and he's like, thank you, Congress, thank you, First Lady, and that motherfucker said, "America is back." I was like, oh shit.
Listen, my dick got hurt a little bit.
Yeah, but this is the only country, the migrants, the people that trying to come here that don't like, what's hilarious. So, and villain, you've seen this. The people that are trying to come to this country that hate it want the protections of the Constitution like they're fucking citizens.
Okay, that's the shit. No, this is the real thing. This is my home. I love it here. I'm not gonna. It's my home. The fuck. If you don't like it, then you don't have to like it. I'm not telling you to like it, but nobody's stopping you from going somewhere else. The truth is, you don't want to go somewhere else because you like it here too. You're just spoiled. That's all. You're just spoiled. We're fucking horrible. Go to Gaza then, motherfucker.
Well,
They're
you
a
know
bunch
what?
of Bill
Just
Haney.
kidding.
Just talk.
They don't have any alternative for all. They want to get rid of the system and everything else and do oh Lord kumbaya and all this bullshit. But
because they don't even want to do that country. They don't understand that they're just being used by people who hate this country, and they hate this country
but
because of how successful it is.
They don't have an alternative. They can't give you one.
Shout out to
They can't even define a woman, for Christ's sake.
George said while they're getting rid of Hanger, that was a great revelation earlier today that he got rid of Malik Scotch. We'll get back to the boxing, but I'm on my America appreciation shit because
USA.
Oh yeah, my bad. I thought this was a boxing.
It's my home. This is my fucking home. What I look like?
Mexico.
I would not want to live like you asked me, yo, dog. Would you want to move to one of these other countries? No, actually, no, I would not.
Fuck no.
Didn't you just say you would move to fucking England?
Yeah, before they turned it into a fucking refugee. England is nothing but a big ass refugee camp now.
London style.
Shit is a refugee camp. Like, nah, I wouldn't even visit that month. Like, what the fuck am I gonna come here for? I'm thinking I'm gonna see fucking Austin Powers and shit. I'm the captain. No, that's what I'm gonna fucking see. No, I don't want to go over there.
I want to go over to London.
I want to go over there.
You get stabbed if you go over to London.
Don't worry, all those brown people will be gone when the Keir Starmer puts them in the army to fight against the Russians.
It ain't that. It's that what people don't want to understand. That I guess I'm the only one that can see this. There is someone that is trying to destabilize the established axis of power. It's plain as day. It honestly is. And they use Sweden as the prototype ages ago, under everybody's nose. No one paid attention that everything you're seeing in the UK now started in Sweden first. It wasn't anywhere else. It wasn't in Italy. It wasn't in the UK. It started there. And honestly, it is to destabilize the Allies. Like, yeah, that's what it's for.
I got a question, bro. I got a question. Fuck you, real talk. You know, LA is a shithole, and you know New York is a shithole. How worse do you think New York will get under this mayor?
If he's
it's gonna be like Escape from New York.
Well, they're already investigating that dude for real.
It's
already investigating his ass.
Yeah, because he's evil.
He's gay.
You know, you got a fucking guy. 6 years, man, get the fuck out of here. You shouldn't even be allowed to run for office, dog. Fuck out of here. You need to be a naturalized citizen. The whole office in this fucking country. That's what they need to go back to.
I was governor, even though I wasn't born here. I mean, immigrants. They got a good office.
Now, wait a minute. Now, here's the wild part. When Arnie was actually the governor, California was doing much better than it is now, though. It was. And he's a capitalist.
Yeah, the women were hotter.
Women were hotter and everything was better. Now, forget it. California is a gutter. It sucks. It's trash.
You know, speaking about America and Iran, you know who fucking grinds my gears, bro? Whoopi fucking Goldberg. That dumb bitch.
Oh my god, why is anyone?
Are you talking about 2 Chainz?
The shit is that look, this is the thing. Whoopi is at an age where it doesn't matter if it makes sense. She feels how she feels. Some people get old that way, that they don't care about the facts anymore. They don't care. They don't give a shit. She just feels how she feels. And what she knows is she doesn't like the Cheeto man, and she doesn't like anybody in that party. So all her rationale is always going to be a certain way. Like, you're just going to keep saying dumb shit. Really, you shouldn't even be on television. You and Joy Behar shouldn't even be on fucking television. I don't know how the View is still a thing. How is that still a thing? These bitches is mad old. Y'all didn't get no new bitches?
They need to scissor each other.
Nah, I don't want to see that. That's gonna be the new coronavirus if they do that. Like something bad gonna come out of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to America, man. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette in the United States of America. I'll be right back.
All right, Viola Davis and Whoopi Goldberg. Who wins in a fight? Go.
Viola.
What?
I mean, Whoopi's pretty much a senior citizen at this point.
Whoopi might stab her with one of her dreads, man. I don't know.
Hey, for if they offer you
All
three
right,
grand
Abraham
to
Lincoln or Adolf Hitler, who wins in a
no
fight?
no no no
Oh
no
my
Whoopi,
God.
Oh,
right?
hey, baby, easy
Lincoln.
because he used to wrestle and shit.
Nah, y'all know how Whoopi's old. If they offer y'all, let's say 3 grand, would y'all smash?
Fuck
No.
no.
Whoa, my, no.
Three
Nah.
3 grand, bro. 3 grand.
3 grand, I could make that shit in a
Not
month,
30.
bro.
Not 30.
Oh, you know,
Bro,
you're
wasn't
right.
he
You're
I'm
like
right. You're
good.
six
right.
foot
You're
two
right.
in
You
like
Make
gonna
it
in the
you gonna
fucking
try to
okay.
1800s?
offer
Okay, my
3
bad.
grand.
My bad.
That's like
7.5 grand.
6'10" today.
Treat him like a cheap
7,500.
whore.
Bro, not for 10
So-
times that.
Somebody boot him off the panel for that one.
For real.
Okay,
Oh, man.
okay. 10 grand for one nut with Whoopi.
Hey man, that's it. Cut it
Get
out.
the fuck out.
Nah, but what she
Do you
be
have to
saying
kiss
some
her?
dumb. She be saying some dumb shit. Like, god
Oh,
damn.
bro, she's a fucking harebrained moron, dude. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
All
kind
of
of
them
like
are on
listening
that
to
show,
Mirage.
They all suck on that show, man.
No, bro, they had a guest on, or I think it was a guest or one of the regular members. I don't know who because I don't fucking watch that show. And I saw the clip on Twitter. She was talking about how, well, no, women in Iran are actually pretty poorly treated. And she went on a whole tirade of, they're not as badly treated as the women over here in America.
You
Like,
fucking
that's-
buttholes
Oh, shut
refuse to
the
talk about
fuck up.
boxing.
That's the point I was bringing up. But like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, dumbass bitch. Like, nah.
So to answer your question, I would need at least 100K to smash that bitch.
Damn, dude.
I'd say 10 grand because
Nah,
I'm
the
broke.
100 isn't enough. I'd say like
You-
500. Honestly, would be like
Man, I'm
Look,
That-
sorry.
whatever
would-
Brian Norman is asking for, that's how much I'll smash.
that would pay for like therapy and all that shit.
You could
Nah,
not
but
get you could not
honestly,
get that shit, man. Fuck no.
like I've been to New York twice. Beautiful city. I'm low key sad what's gonna happen to
Fuck
it in
New
the
York.
future.
Fuck
Also,
you.
we cannot let Mike on the panel because he thinks Israel uses the Bible to justify
Yeah,
killing people.
don't drop
And
the link.
bro, do you
country.
not understand?
Don't
what
drop the
holy
link
texts-
and don't fucking tell
What?
Jews.
Do you not know which holy text the Israel's use? Because it ain't the Bible, brother. Just throwing that out there for you. Anyway. Oh my God, Wilder's fighting tomorrow, isn't he?
I didn't even
Oh,
notice
yeah,
that
tomorrow.
until you brought it up, bro.
Is it really going
Bomb
to be a fight,
squad.
though? Will it really be a
Um,
fight?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he'll
feel
take
like
a
I think it's
dive.
just like
Thunder will
just to
probably
get
take
him
a
in the
dive.
winners bracket to send him off.
Yo, do y'all think it would be funny or sad if he gets knocked out?
I think it'd be funny, bro.
Oh.
It'd be both because it'd be like
I mean,
fuck, bro,
it'd
you
be
should've
funny,
just
but it'd
stayed
be the
out.
last time it was funny. Like after
Well-
that, it would get to.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he
mean-
get knocked out in his last fight?
It's not that Wilder.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did by Zilai Zhang. It's not that
Zhang?
Wilder's
Oh,
a good
man, that was
fighter,
bad.
but at least the only credit I'll give him is the only people who's ever decimated him were actually like good fighters. I mean, Tyson Fury, former like champion. Zilai Zhang, definitely solid fighter.
Parker.
But to lose to basically a guy who's stocking shelf at Costco like during the week.
I think
That's a-
Farmer beats Schofield.
Nah, Wilder be going back to his roots then, bro. You just never got to see the early fights that they've erased from fucking history.
No, right, but I'm saying he didn't get knocked out. I'm saying it would be bad if he got knocked out by a guy who's stocking Costco shelves. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying at least if he retires, like say he retired right now, he didn't fight. The losses he has on his career, at least are respectable losses. You lost to respectable fighters, but to lose to a guy with 5 losses who's been beat by just about anybody, that's a very, very sad way to end your career, is what I'm getting at.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think Wilder is capable of losing to Dave Allen?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think he's capable of losing to a lot of people. To be honest with you, at this point,
I
think
can't believe I'm going to make this comparison. I'm kind of throwing him up in the back of my mouth to say it. I think he's in that Roy Jones Jr. phase where I think he could lose to anyone. And I've started to compare him to Roy Jones Jr. in any way, fashion, or form. I'm sorry.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
shot.
I
That
was
was
to say,
just a
bro.
little disrespectful.
the
Yeah,
smartest thing,
no, that's blasphemy, man. Come on.
the smartest thing he could do is he wins this fight tomorrow, right? And then he directly goes and he fights AJ to get a big, massive payday before he gets the shit beat out of him in a stadium in England. That would be the smartest
Terrorist,
thing.
your game is through. Cause now you have to answer to. That's my shit. Y'all remember Team America, World Police?
Of course.
Fuck yeah.
Team America, fuck yeah.
Inevitable.
Viva Mexico.
But no, I don't want to. I don't
Ever.
want to see AJ versus Wilder anymore.
It's
Like,
probably
no.
gonna
I don't
happen
either.
though. It will
It-
probably
Really?
happen.
I mean, like, you know what really would entice me? I'm with you on that. That I don't have the appetite personally. I don't have the appetite for it. Obviously, if they put it together, I think we all would watch it. But do
course.
we want it?
No.
Not really.
Well,
like,
how fucked
Nah.
is it that Usyk had the son 2 out of 3 of them before they all start fighting?
for real. And if you told me Wilder versus Chisora, okay, I'll watch that. Wilder
Yep.
versus White, I'll watch that. Like, yeah, because you know it might be alright, but I'm fatigued with the Joshua. What, like, bro, come on now, like that shit.
Especially
It's
with
a-
especially with both getting slept, bro. Come
But it
on.
I'd
becomes a
rather
money
see
grab.
AJ
Maybe
Fury.
they
Give me
co-sleep each other, bro.
give me AJ Fury. Wilder, well, White about to get killed, so he's out. Give me because Talma gonna kill him.
Bro, give me
Give me-
Wilder Anderson.
Oh, Wilder White would have been fun.
Ooh, I actually
That
like
build
Wilder
up.
Anderson.
Man,
Yo,
I want
wow.
Nah,
that fight so
Jared
bad.
Anderson is only 23. Real talk. Come on.
God damn, why'd you let
He's only 23.
What does that mean, bro?
damn
He's only
why'd you let
23,
Mike on, bro? Why'd
Ah,
you let
shit.
Mike on?
That was fucking country, not even me.
Fucking country.
That
What?
was Contra.
The fuck
You
is
dropped
that?
the link.
He let Trudeau in the building. Trudeau has
Fucking-
entered the chat.
Country's a
Trudeau.
Democrat now.
He's a fucking Democrat.
Big
Oh,
dollar death.
Oh, what the fuck did I tell you, country?
I remember when he fought Pro Gray, Michael was going crazy. Big dick dollar
Bro.
dev, yo.
Yo, speaking of which,
Yeah.
yo,
Nah.
what we have with that fight? Is that for real, bro?
Verbatim, word for word.
He said big
Nah.
dick dollar dev, yo. He scored that
What,
knockdown.
like,
Michael.
oh, yeah, bro.
He's gonna
Really?
grow big and thick.
And the crowd
Nah, man.
goes mild.
Is that
You know what I
really
mean?
Bill Haney, or is that just someone who made up an account?
No, that's not Bill Haney, man. He came on here once like 3 years ago. I'm glad he come back.
What do you say? Hey.
Nah, because remember, Devin's stock was much better at that time, and he
That
came
was
on
during
and
the
talked
Ryan
about.
fight. Because remember, I asked
Yeah.
the question. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little bit ago. You know what I mean? And I don't really want to do interviews, to be honest. I don't want to do them. Like, nah, what you gonna tell me? Bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I hear you. I don't really want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? And shout out to Michael. He just joined the chat, and we talking about you know, what should Wilder
you
do
think,
after?
Big dollar death.
What should Wilder do after Tyrell Herndon that is actually something that I would care to see? Chisora, I would want to see Chisora or Big Baby Miller because they got beef. They had a long-standing beef for a long time. I wouldn't mind that. A Big Baby Miller fight.
What about Hellenius too?
What
that's
about
what-
Water? Wait, what about Water Anderson? They're both American.
Nah, Anderson is.
I thought Anderson
What
was
about
about to
Wilder
fight Big
Fury?
Baby
He's only
Miller.
23,
My dude,
bro.
the shit is you can't get excited. You can't get excited to see a fighter fight when you know he don't want to fight. Anderson don't want to fight. He want to sell real estate in Boca Raton. Like he don't want to box, bro.
What do
Okay,
you
I was
okay,
asking the panels this. What do you think about Wilder versus Dave Allen?
Yeah, Wilder versus the.
got
Come
Dave.
on,
I got Dave.
Like,
come on.
I got Dave.
Ring.
I'm
Ring.
actually
So in all
surprised you guys
seriousness,
wanna talk
not what
about
we
Wilder.
want. Not what we want. What do you think will happen? I think you'll end up trying to make the AJ fight for the last cash out. I'm not saying
I
what we
mean,
want. I'm saying what you think.
He
will
might. He might. No. I mean, would they go in that direction? I believe that depends on Turkey's desire to see it. You feel me? I believe that
Okay.
would depend. He's the only one who could really put it together. You know what I mean? And I believe if Turkey want to see it, then we'll get it. But what Turkey saw with his own 2 eyes in the Parker fight and Zhang fight,
Staying fight.
what are you going to use Wilder for? Dog, a doormat, an ottoman?
Target
Can
practice.
they make? Can
I
they
don't
make
think
the
he-
fight
I don't
without?
think he'd want
Without
to pay
Turkey?
him.
Can they
Shout
make the
out-
fight without Turkey? Can they make it without Turkey?
You could. No. You could because it's still. We not crazy about that fight, villain. I think that's established. Nobody
No.
on this panel is hot for that fight.
But
But
what
if
about
you-
the people of England? I'm saying you.
That's what
do
I'm
that-
saying. That if you made it, yeah, it'll generate money. If you made it, would. George said, and if you're illegal, quietly go get your paper right or leave. This isn't your country, so it's not your freedom fighters. You're invading. Oh shit, George is getting real patriotic over here.
Really
Virtuoso, I think that was for you, bro. I'm gonna go get my coffee. Tell him how you feel, Virtuoso. That wasn't for me. I'm Swedish.
Viva Mexico.
I'm a legal citizen, man, so I don't want no smoke.
I'm indigenous.
I ate ass last night.
How was it?
Word?
Yo,
Nah, just fine. I don't need that.
A la carte?
I don't need that.
On
Brush
the
your teeth
side,
afterwards.
man, I heard Jules' woman squealing, and then he said something. So apparently, he slapped her on the ass. So
You know, I still can't believe I fell for that shit today. Like, yo, we're getting Haney versus Norman. What
Yeah,
the
you're stupid as
man?
fuck for that.
I feel stupid, bro.
Yeah, no, you
I'm
really
not gonna lie.
should.
How many
You
times
should,
do
bro.
we
Like,
have to do
I
this?
say that with the utmost respect. Like, yeah, you should feel the most shame for thinking that.
I'm
I don't know.
I'm embarrassed.
How
I was
many
gonna say I
times
saw
do we
like a
be here as
post from
boxing
Norman or
fans,
something,
bro?
and
We
Norman
show
was
the
like,
time.
"Yeah, I hope I get the fight without any rehydration
I mean, you
clause."
know
I
how
was like,
much
"Oh yeah, it's a
fucking
wrap
pump
for that.
faking
That
Bill
fight's not
be
happening."
doing, bro.
Wait, one at a time. One at a time.
I heard the Norman come out with a statement, and apparently he said, "I hope to get this fight without a rehydration clause." And I was like, "Yeah, this shit's not happening."
Yeah. It's honestly it's a father's
Whoever
fault.
sings
So
that song has an accent. Please just rewind and take it to the max. Stupid
Why would that
ass
have a
song.
rehydration clause though?
Sick of that song.
That Shantia's in that
For
bitch.
Norman, for not for what's it
Yes, he
called? Because I
is.
would assume, even though I know people say
Jules,
Haney is probably like heavy as hell, Norman is probably heavier
Yeah,
than him.
yeah.
Well, not
I
probably.
Go
would
ahead,
say
He
they're
is heavier
equal.
than him.
talk real. Go ahead.
on a scale of getting to squeeze Sydney Sweeney's titties and Michael eating ass, on what level did you think that the Haney and Brian Norman fight was gonna happen?
Nah, I didn't. My brain, it didn't. My brain was not convinced that that was a realistic fight. I took it as a proposition, but I did not view that as a realistic fight. Like, nah, I don't know about that. I said it like, yo, dog, you don't run from Jose for 36 minutes, then run to Brian Norman. That don't even make sense. You know what I mean?
you want to get chuck lined? Like what?
For real, like you about to get brutalized, Bill. If that is you, y'all better duck Brian. Brian Gumble put Devin in a pine box.
So is that for real or not?
I mean, you know, Virtuoso, really, it's like I don't even care. Just if there's a poster, now we cooking with rice. But until then, I'm not getting swept up in the shit.
Exactly.
I'm not getting swept up in the shit that y'all normally do. Y'all want to run this game for weeks and weeks and arguing and
We do this
podcasting.
all the
Twitter,
time.
Yeah,
hype, like yeah, I'm
it's
good,
childish,
dog.
bro.
For
I'm
boots
good on
fight?
that. I'm good on that, dog. Right,
I
like I
think-
said,
yeah.
Junto is about to fight Cardenas. No fuss, no muss, no tweets, no podcast.
Wait, that's happening?
When?
That's
Viva
happening,
Mexico.
bro. All right, so
Mr. Honda said
and man, you gotta shut the fuck up.
trying to find out if it was confirmed or not, motherfucker.
Hold you, Michael.
That motherfucker said it so nice,
Trying to
Mr.
find out
Honda
if it was
said.
confirmed or not.
That was the most
You
polite
just
shut the
make
fuck
shit
up I ever
up.
heard in a while.
Clarence
Jules.
Claymore.
Chocolate.
Yeah, continue,
baby.
bro.
No bullshit, Michael. That's the story that they're gonna fight. And that might be his first fight at 122, which it makes sense for obvious reasons for that to be his first fight at 122. Because I don't think he could get Yoshiki Takai in the ring personally. Like, bro, that dude probably don't want to fight Gento. And the Spanish dude, I mean, he probably could get him, but Ramon Cardenas would. He did. Ramon Cardenas probably moves them. Not probably. I believe it moves the needle more just because it's a common opponent with Inui. So the hype is there. They're like, yo, this is really
What
going
about
down.
Fulton and Junto?
Come on, dude.
No, man.
Bro,
The only
All right,
118
all
fight.
right,
Hang on.
what
No.
about
The
Fulton
only
and
one.
Nick Paul?
Come on. We doing that
Okay.
again? Really?
Yeah, go ahead, Jason. Yeah, that bit ran its course, bro. It's put
That
that
shit.
one.
That was
vault
my
shit.
bit, and I killed
Vault
that shit.
Vault that
no,
shit,
the-
bro.
No, the only 118 fight that really is there for Jutsu that might move the needle is tension. and Tension
Not
ain't ready
Suka-
for him yet.
And yeah, nowhere. Tension is nowhere. Like I ain't gonna lie though. Tension is doing his thing. Like when he do get a belt at that weight, like yeah, it's going.
No,
when he
he's
do get a belt, yeah.
He's making the conversion from kickboxing to boxing really well.
He's acclimatizing well, and Tension already had star power coming in, so that could be very big for that division. But in a general sense, honestly, Cardenas is a big fight for Gento. That is a big fight. Like, yeah, he go over there, he do his thing, whatever. You know what I mean? And that brings us closer to the Inui fight. So, and nobody got a tweet about it. Nobody got a podcast. Nobody got a shade room the shit. That's how it's supposed to be. Like, yeah, he fight him because he fought him. Bingo. Bingo, bango, bongo. You know what I mean? The fuck? Damn, I think Michael
Bro.
mad at me. He too quiet.
I was just about to say something. What the fuck?
Go ahead, Michael.
Now you made me fucking forget. Oh yeah, you see that they rejected Shushu's $2 million. Nick Ball, you saw this shit?
Nick Ball, what time? I mean, like, I
That's what
fuck with
Shushu
Nick.
said. They offered him the top rank, offered him $2 million.
I fuck with Nick. Don't get me wrong. 2 mil sounds low. That's the first thing. I'm gonna be real.
What for Nick?
Really?
For Nick,
Bro, he's at 126.
can I let me say why? Let me explain my reasoning. That dude is headlining his own shows, so I think he already getting something like that. He fought at Riyadh season more than once too. You got to remember that too. He fought at Riyadh.
Yeah.
He getting money. Like he is getting money. And really,
It's a counter
I know a
offer.
lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all not high on Shushu. I understand because the resume don't tell that story. But I think that if he fought Nick, he would beat him. I think I would. The guy that I look at as being dangerous for Shushu, that yo, this guy might wrap your ass up, is Rafa. That's the guy I'm like, yeah, this he might. You know, I don't know, but he's a very dangerous fight for everybody at that weight. For everybody,
Yeah,
you included. So
What is he
I
like?
mean, I'm kind of skeptical of that because how many dates does Top Rank have with their programming slate with ESPN?
you right? No, you're not wrong, Virtuoso. It's just that Bob is telling a different story than a lot of the fear mongers are telling. If you everything I read from Bob and the story hasn't changed, right? All his quotes, he said they already got shit lined up. That's what he's saying. So it's like that's what he's saying. Rick Glacier talking his shit. We'll see who's right at the end of the day because they're not going to do nothing in August. That's established. They not doing nothing in August. No Top Rank shows. Come back in the fall. With who? We don't know.
Man, if
Please
Rick Garcia gets this one wrong, I'm never listening to another thing that man says again. It's like you're an insider with no inside source.
Wait, what did Rick just say?
Say it again, Michael.
What did Rick say about Top Rank?
Rick said that they don't have Rick said the polar opposite. He said that they don't have a broadcaster lined up and no one is interested. Where Bob Arum said there is a major broadcaster that's interested and they're going to have several broadcast partners, not just one. The rumor on the street is that it could be Warner Brothers Discovery. But the other rumor that's on the street, and it's via a very good source, is that ESPN may not be leaving boxing, but the deal structure will be different. It's not going to be an exclusivity deal like it was before at a value of $90 million annually. It's not going to be that. They moving away from that because they want to be able to fuck with other promoters. So this could break down a lot of ways, but I don't know that I could take it from Rick when Bob is saying something completely different to what Rick is saying. You saying nobody interested. He's saying they are. And their track record kind of speaks for itself, Top Rank. They've been here for over 50 years, my guy. But you acting like they some amateurs over there or something. Like they've been through the Don King era.
I can see Warner Brothers getting involved because their stock is getting lower, so they're trying new things.
Yeah, they need something to diversify their catalog. It's just
it
could be ESPN might stay. You know what I'm gonna say? That y'all don't have nothing to show. Y'all need boxing. Y'all need something. Y'all don't have nothing to show.
Yeah, but
we got his college football and Stephen A. Smith.
I think they're gonna end up. Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say I think they're gonna end up putting like different promotions on there for like one-offs. Like I think they'll do PBC and Salida Promotions, and they'll do that type of
That's
shit.
the rumor.
Like
That's the rumor, Julio. Julio, that's the rumor. That's the rumor. I told everybody what I was told, that there's a effort We'll see if it materializes.
Right.
But there is an effort to get Golden Boy and PBC on ESPN alongside Top Rank. But like I said, the deal structure, that's this exclusivity bullshit that we saw the last 7 to 10 years of boxing. They trying to kill that. Like it did. You right. Like it didn't work. Like because boxing requires for y'all to fuck with each other. For it to be at its best, y'all have to fuck with each other. Otherwise, we just gonna get a lot of insulation. That's it.
Exactly. That's what HBO and Showtime used to do. They wasn't picking favorites as far as being exclusive to one promotional entity. You know, even though they had their favorites, you know, they wasn't like that. You know,
they had their favorite acts. You know what I mean? Like certain fighters, but not the whole promotion. Just not certain fighters.
Yeah, like a residency.
That's the way they should have been done.
They had a residency for their favorite fighters.
Did you say Discovery?
Yeah, Warner Brothers Discovery.
And you would think that Warner Brothers wouldn't be losing money when they have access to one of the biggest movie catalogs of all time.
So what channel though? TNT?
The shit is you gotta remember, Jason, we old as shit. That movie catalog, if you don't know what to do with it, it's worthless. You know what I mean? It's like if you don't know how to revamp that shit or tweak that
something big in a minute. I think
in a long time, like, and you know, like Michael, you may be too young to remember, but I remember when Warner Brothers was like it, dog. Like it was huge,
I remember,
bro.
Yo, when I was a kid, that was my favorite thing to watch with Looney Tunes and all that shit. Whenever I see Warner Bros, I'm like, yo, I know it's about to hit. Or a movie, I'd always see like,
Warner Brothers was big, but you know, it's kind of like Sony. Who remember the death of Sony? Right, Sony was the shit. Everybody had a Sony Discman and shit. Sony was the authority in electronics for a time.
MP3 players, that was Sony.
Yeah,
MP3 really did. They really did them.
MP3 players.
That shit really fucked up though. The MP3 shit. It was a Sony Walkman, you know, the Discman. That
you remember you remember the yellow and gray joint? That motherfuckers used to get robbed for them shit. I had the yellow and gray shit, man. Stole that.
With the bubble jackets, the North Face,
with the first down, with the yellow shit.
The iPod came and kind of killed. The iPod really killed Sony with that shit. With the MP3s and the Walkman.
Can we talk about how underrated the iPod era was? That was a great era. That pocket of iPod was a great era.
The iPod touches, man. Yo, everybody used to.
Remember my iPod video got stolen.
Whoa.
And you know that iTunes is discontinued, y'all, right? That basically they don't even service that shit no more.
Damn.
No, it's just Apple Music.
They don't. Yeah, it's Apple Music. There's no. Now, if you got an old ass iTunes, you know, if you got that interface in your shit, like don't update that shit. But yeah, like that, they don't even service that shit no more, bro.
What's gonna happen to all those CDs that they uploaded?
Michael, AOC's gaining a little bit of weight. Would you still take it down?
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Virtuoso?
Would.
Dude, I would make fart noises off her fupa.
Good strategy. Julio, what do you say?
She needs
good point.
Fatter.
But she's 35. She don't even look 35.
I don't think she's fat enough.
She's 35?
Yeah.
I just looked it up right now. Yeah, she's 35.
She's born 89.
She's not fat enough for me.
I would smash, but she can't talk.
I think she could put on a few.
He says she's not fat enough. All right. And yeah, man. And we got the Jake Paul shit. I'm starting to see
this weekend, by the way. Yo.
I was about to go. Like, I'm starting to see people pick fucking Farmer, bro. Who's got Farmer?
Soft,
what?
He could win the fight.
I got
Farmer.
Bro. I got Farmer.
There's people picking Farmer, bro.
Say he's light in the ass.
I know why they saying it. I know why they picking Farmer. Cause it's like, yo, not for nothing, Floyd. Like, yeah, you still type green, bro. Farmer coming to fight. Like, yeah, he's a fighter's fighter, bro. He is coming to fight. He's coming to win. You know, he need that LASIK surgery, bro. Why you think he fighting so hard?
That's why. That's why
get his eye knocked straight.
Exactly. That's why he's fighting Schofield.
Maybe we'll see Schofield. Maybe we'll see Schofield in a hospital bed tomorrow.
You never know.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a good little fight. I hope.
Listen, Alex. You gotta stop letting politics get in the way of pussy and stop acting like she not fine just because she a Democrat, bro. Yeah. That shit ain't right. She's fine
Bro,
as fuck.
everyone here is taking down Kamala, bro. Stop the cap.
I will clap
fuck
her
that
cheeks,
Nah,
bro.
I would do that. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm not a liar. I
Kamala's
will
fine
not
as
lie.
fuck. Can't lie.
You would smash
Fine ass.
Kamala
I
Harris.
put my tongue in her ear.
Hell,
Yeah.
Hell
motherfucker.
yeah.
The fuck?
What?
No condom.
Yo,
Unburdened by what has been, bro. Like,
Bro,
No
I'll
condom.
unburden
Like, what is
AOC.
Dude, she would
I'm like, yo,
definitely
take-
put- she would definitely put her
Yo,
tongue
put
in her
this
ear.
summer dress on and take these Xanax before we smash.
for real, yo.
Oh my
God damn.
Damn.
Take the Xanax and drink half this bottle of wine.
Unburdened
Bro,
by
she
what has
drank the
been.
whole bottle of wine.
Ahí te va el chorizo.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to George. George said, reason I'm excited for the new Superman is because the Snyderverse Superman tried way too hard to be edgy. Superman's the symbol of... look, Brody, I grew up reading Superman comics, and the most I could tell you is based on my experience with the character and everything I read in the comics, that was the closest I've ever seen them get the character right on screen. That's all I could tell you. If you like Gun Superman, more power to you. But you couldn't make me watch that shit. I'm not watching a fucking movie
did
all
you see
about
the
a
clip?
fucking. Where's the dog? Man, get the fuck out
Yo,
of my fucking face,
Gun's trying
bro.
way too hard. Gun's trying way too hard in the opposite direction. Like, okay,
It's like
It's
an
not
episode
good.
of Full House with costumes, and he's fucking Uncle
They
Jesse
should
or
cancel
some
that shit now, man. Just cancel that shit.
I ain't worried about that shit. I'm taking my
That
kids
shit-
to see
that shit looks
Fantastic
horrible.
Four, bro. I'm taking my kids to see
there
Fantastic
you go. That,
Four.
that's you want to
When
fund
does that shit come out?
do Fantastic Four. That's
I
what
think
they're
July.
What
think
about the
July.
new Jurassic? My
I
old lady.
still,
Dad.
yo, how are
Really?
they still making Jurassic Park movies? Like, what is
That-
it about
that-
now?
Michael is like close to me, like he's like my cousin, because that's exactly what I felt when I seen. I'm
what
like,
is
y'all
it
still
about?
making these shit stuff? What's it about? Dinosaurs?
Wait, so
We gotta run away from them.
the
what the
dinosaurs,
fuck
like
is
they run the
Superman
world now?
about?
Is that what it is?
How
No,
many
no,
more
remember-
fucking dinosaurs are y'all gonna run from?
I thought it
How
was
many
just
more
one part.
reboots of Superman do I need to see?
No,
I thought it was
look,
just
look,
supposed
look,
to be
look, look.
one
I'm a nerd, villain. I'll tell you the truth. The reason you could do reboots of superheroes is because they've been rebooted in the comics over and over and over.
where?
So it works. It works for that. But with Jurassic Park, I love the first three, but I'm like, I don't know what other story there is left to tell.
Bro,
Is
they
Scarlet
go
gonna take-
away, they come back,
Outer
they go
space.
away, they
No,
come
but like,
back.
does Scarlet take her top off?
Well,
to show it to the
I'm into that.
dinosaurs?
Fine.
Yo, you see, she's getting a little thicker. She looks better.
I wouldn't mind if the fucking CGI
Wow,
shit
man.
and
That's-
graphics weren't worse than the first original film.
Your pussy.
Like,
That's
the original
that's the
film
best
still has
way
all
to
this
shake
shit.
up the
Superman-
series.
Stop it, pork chop. That Superman shit look like trash.
Oh, I do want to
Um,
go see the F1 movie though.
Yeah, the best way to shake
Yeah,
up the
for
Jurassic Park series.
I don't
is
even
full
watch
frontal
F1,
nudity.
but I want to go see the movie.
Michael, Scarlett Johansson or Elizabeth Olsen, go.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh,
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 Get your ass.
Johansson.
fuck.
All
I
day.
think I'm gonna have to go Elizabeth though. Elizabeth,
fuck
something about
ooh,
Elizabeth
this is
sexy.
good. This is good, Julio.
Scarlet,
what do you say?
Scarlet's bad, but it's not like the most unique white girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now,
I'm
Elizabeth,
probably gotta go
something
with,
sexy about her.
I got to go with Elizabeth Olsen.
Two.
Scarlet,
Ooh.
always.
Scarlett, Jason.
I'm going with Elizabeth, man.
God, this is getting decisive, virtuoso.
Disgusting.
ScarJo.
Oh, okay. ScarJo's back in the race. He's back in the race. Contra.
Scarjo.
Oh, okay. Contra tied it, undefeated.
Yeah,
You never
yeah.
lost.
The fuck? Agent Romanov, bro. Scarlett Johansson.
Well, ScarJo's back in the fight. Ray, what do you say?
It's a blowout.
Probably Scarlet.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a blowout, man. Fuck it.
fucking Ray saved it, man. Fucking Ray.
She's hot in like a meerkat way.
Shout out to Pork Chop. Just watched F1. It was great. Okay.
I need to
Scarlet.
watch that shit.
Oh, another one for Scarlet. Stop the madness. Oh, all right, very decisive. That was impressive. So
I will eat her.
So the worst thing that could probably happen for Golden Boy Promotions this weekend, I would say, is Zerto losing. That would be bad for
I
them.
hope so.
That would be really
Because
Why?
Oscar's
Wake up that
retarded.
morning.
Fingers
Like, why is
crossed.
Oscar
Fingers
coming
crossed.
at Turkey now?
because
I
the
told- Yo,
the
Jules, you
danger
remember when I
is
told you
Jules.
the danger
What was
is that dude, while he's old, he's an old Cuban. but he really ain't got to hit Zerto but once. Like he hits that. If you ain't seen that dude in his heyday, look up the
He's
KO
like the Luis
Doctor, bro.
Ortiz, bro. He's like
Like that dude knock motherfuckers out, dog. So Zerto better be careful this weekend, man. Don't take him lightly.
That would be karma.
Yo,
That would be
Jules,
Good.
what percentage would you say Zepeda has to beat Shakur?
35 to 40%.
Sounds
That's
right.
the feeling. That's the feeling I get when I look at that fight. 35 to 40%. The main indicator that I think is hindering Zepeda, and it's just because I'm a cynical person. It's not the styles. It's that he can't use his pads the way that he normally does. He can't. This is not a Golden Boy promotion show.
It's a turkey show.
It's a turkey show. So you getting
Yeah,
so you
Turkey's
getting
already saying how he wants fucking Shakur.
and you know real talk, I don't give a fuck about the pads, right? I'm just saying that it's not a show where you have it all your way, so you don't get to do it the way you really want to do it. You know, remember they were supposed to be testing for the Farmer fight. Farmer's the one who blew the whistle. He's the one who gave it away. That they didn't get tested for the first one. You know,
Saudi, are they doing testing? In Saudi, they're not. They're
doing testing, bro. They doing testing, yeah. But remember, that fight is not in Saudi though. That fight is in New York.
Yep.
You talking about Zepeda Stevenson? That's New York.
July 12th.
And the styles were supposed to favor Zepeda, but then Zepeda, with all the bullshit he and Oscar pulled, let us know what they think of that fight. They think they have difficulty with him because you kept delaying this shit.
So with that being said, what are the chances of this being a Tom and Jerry fight, like Turkey said?
I mean, like between the smaller ring,
the small ring,
and Zepeda style, I don't think it's gonna be a Tom and Jerry fight. Realistically, not for love of Shakur, but I think he might have a good showing this time. Honestly,
Didn't they say the ring?
I'm getting that feeling that like, nah, he gonna show out or he gonna try. He gonna show out or he gonna try.
Yeah, but didn't they say the ring was like regular sized again? Like somebody else that wasn't like Zepeda or Shakur complained about it. I heard it was like Hamza or something.
I heard it was Edgar.
It was Edgar.
Oh, nah.
Of all people, bro.
That's embarrassing.
That's wild.
And the
What
wild
do you need a
shit is
bigger ring for?
because why you think he trying to be you know Edgar trying to box? He not a knockout merchant no more. He
That's
trying to
pussy
move.
shit. You trying to run from a guy from middleweight?
My dude,
It won't matter because Hamza's too long.
That dude from that Romer-Angulo. Now I'm gonna really say since the Coceres fight, right? That's when he really got on his pussy shit. He want to be a boxer now. He don't want to knock motherfuckers out. He want to be a boxer. Been moving around ever since, bro. He done had like 18 trainers since then. For
Hamza
real.
better knock him out, bro. I can't do the Edgar Berlanga no more, bro. He's ass.
The shit is he is with Andy Reid, bro. He is with Andy Reid.
Who's that?
Andy Lee trained Joseph Parker.
Oh, Andy Lee. I think he said
Andy
You said
Reid.
Andy Reid.
But you know
I thought
he's
you said
Andy
Andy
Reid.
Reid.
Why is the Chinese football
You
coach?
said Andy Reid.
Not like you said Andy Reid.
Hey, Andy Reid.
Yo, stop
You
being
fucking racist.
Why is he saying Andy Lee like a Chinese guy? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Isn't he British, dude?
Andy Reid.
But you do
Andy
realize,
Reid.
yo, Edgar has had Virgil Hunter. He's had Andre. What's the dude's name?
Edgar had Virgil Hunter, bro. You
Yeah, for a
what?
little
Yeah, that's
bit.
news to me.
No.
I never
He's
remember
had
that.
like, bro. He's had like 7 trainers.
No, he
I'm
had
not joking.
Andre Rosier.
Andre
He had Andre
Rozier, yeah, that
Rosier.
dude. That dude.
Racist.
He had Andre Rosier. He had a nondescript Puerto Rican after that. Then another nondescript Puerto Rican after that. And now he's with a nondescript Puerto
And he
Rican.
had some of them at the same time as well too. Like the dude doesn't. He's just a lost cause, bro.
Didn't he have what's his name's trainer, Burchell's trainer at one point? I'm pretty sure it was that
I
guy.
think he did. I think
He's
he
back
did.
with he got Koto's trainer too for a fight.
Bro.
Pedro
he's,
Diaz.
He's back. He's back with his amateur.
Does
coach.
Puerto Rico
He's
claim
definitely trying to
Edgar
box.
Berlanga?
Pedro
Pedro
Diaz and
Diaz, yeah.
Tevin
Puerto
Farmer
Rican here,
shop
man?
at the same store for shades, bro. Y'all ever seen Pedro without them shades?
Does Cotto even claim Edgar Berlanga, bro?
Nah, dude,
I
you don't
assume he
remember?
probably
Yo, no, he does not.
He
You don't
doesn't?
remember in New York, Edgar's last Top Rank show? They honored Miguel Cotto at the start of the show. Then he left before
he
Edgar
left.
even fought.
He is not fucking.
Yeah, good job, Kodo. I love Kodo.
Said,
my
do I look
boy.
like a
What fight
middleweight
was
to
that
Jew?
again?
I think that was the Romer-Angulo fight where he bit him.
You had to bite Romer and Google. This dude sucks.
Empire in Brooklyn, bro.
I want to see
But that's
him
the
versus
chance
Billy.
that's the chance that Hamza has, though, in the sense that you got to be real. Like the only reason that Edgar stayed undefeated long enough to fight Canelo was because he did not fight anyone, bro. He did not fight anyone.
Y'all saying
doesn't-
Berlanga sucks, but we're about to get Canelo Berlanga too. Watch, bro. Watch.
He's not gonna beat Hamza.
I don't think so.
He doesn't have the feet to get inside and range. for
Who
Hamza.
thinks Crawford
Hamza's
is gonna run on the panel? Who believes that Crawford gonna book it, and who believes he not gonna book it?
I think he's gonna do that selectively.
I think he'll do it in spots, not the whole.
Yep,
I think the
that
first
is true.
5 rounds he's gonna move.
I think he will not book it. I think you fought a certain way too long to learn the new steps now. You ain't gonna book it because you've either forgotten how or you don't know how.
Does
Or he's
anybody,
old.
country, do you entertain the possibility of Crawford knocking him out? Who the fuck is in a haunted house?
Yeah.
God damn. W2.
I don't know about knocking him out. I don't think he'll knock him out, but I do entertain the possibility of him hanging with Canelo for a while and it being interesting as they make exchanges and play chess with each other. I
Sit on
don't
the goddamn
Crawford-
fence again.
I don't see Crawford running though. No, I'm
Look
not,
at
Jason.
this
Shut the
motherfucker.
fuck up.
Crawford
Anyway,
can't fight like a pure boxer.
Somebody asked, bitch. He asked if you could knock him out.
Look,
Yes or no?
Jason was on your he was on your It's like, oh, so you got Crawford unless Canelo wins. Is that the pick?
That ain't got nothing to do with it.
Oh my God. Anyway,
So you're saying, my dude, look. I grew up with Christopher Reeves as Superman. I grew up with Richard Donner as Superman, and I do think that Christopher Reeves, for that period, he really brought life to the character. But hand on heart, the closest Superman I've ever seen to the one that was in the comics was Cavill. Yeah. It's not all goofy like that. Like those comics are actually pretty fucking dark. Those comics, like it's not all goofy the way they made it out. Like, but shout out to Reeves. He immortalized the character. I would never take that away from him. But the closest to Superman comics is Henry Cavill. Yeah.
No, Reeves is the
What's
one
his new
who did the
actor's
best.
name?
Whoa. Reeves is the one who did the best with separating the two. Like, no, you did not think Clark Kent was Superman unless you were like watching.
Yeah. Like they were. But also in fairness, I grew up in the '80s era of Superman comics through the '90s, and hand on heart, like I said, I'm a diehard Superman fan, and the way that Clark is in Man of Steel, that is the way he was in the comics. He wasn't a goofball like a weirdo or like it wasn't like that. Not in those comics. So I guess maybe Reeves is depicting a earlier Superman in that one, because that's not the shit I've seen in the comics. You know what I mean?
Yo, Jules, I've been meaning to ask you, did Superman ever got his get back with Doomsday?
Yeah, he lobotomized him. He lobotomized him.
Oh, you've never seen
in
Death
the
of
comics.
Superman? You ever
In
seen
the
Death of
comics,
Superman?
when he come back with the black getup, the black suit with the silver, he lobotomized Doomsday in them comics, man. Yeah.
That's Reign of Superman.
Right. No, that's after Reign of the Superman. After because that's after that. But yeah, like.
Did y'all watch the movie, by the way, Death of Superman? They did it really well.
They did it. Like, talking about the cartoon. Yeah, that was actually really good. It was actually really good. That shit was fire. But yeah, different strokes for different folks. I don't try to impose my views on anybody. If you're asking me, Cavill was by and large the best Superman I've ever seen on screen, small or big screen. It's the closest I've ever seen it to the comics. But that doesn't mean that Reeves wasn't amazing in the role, because he was, at least in the first one. The new guy's name is David Cornpone.
You serious?
He sounds like a claggett.
Corn cob. I don't know.
Where they find this guy? Like, what movie has he been?
He was in Twister. The new Twister. Who the fuck makes a remake of Twister?
What if you watch the movie and really enjoy it?
Come on with the gay shit, bro. Fucking enjoying the fucking movie, dog. I'm not gonna fucking watch the
Twisters is just Jurassic Park with tornadoes. Okay?
Exactly.
Fuck
You know,
outta
And worse
here.
graphics.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Jurassic Park with tornadoes. What?
Like,
The shit
that'll be
is-
the next pitch.
And then Lois Lane is ugly as shit.
Dude, they need to put The Rock in a Jurassic Park.
They made Lois
Like, they
ugly
needed
as
that.
fuck.
yeah, that's the other shit. Lewis looked like she work at a Starbucks now. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, come on.
Who's
dog.
that?
Bring
Who?
the new Lois Lane, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
She's mid.
yeah, bro.
Well, Lois Lane was mid though, like Margaret or whatever the fuck her name.
Margot
think-
Kidder, no, in fairness,
She was
yeah, Margot
mid.
Kidder was mid, but Lana Lang was not mid. Like, Lana Lang.
Dude, Clark Kent is a dork. He can't pull bad bitches.
No, look, you know it. You
But
know, like
Superman
I said,
can.
man. Yeah, Superman pull these bitches, man. Come on now, Superman. Shit, man. Helen Hunt's Twister was perfect, bro.
It was a great movie.
You know what? You know what is an underrated disaster movie? Please don't make a remake, by the way. Tommy Lee Jones's Volcano. That was a good
I knew you were gonna say that,
I've
but
never
like,
seen that
damn,
movie.
fucking movie, bro. With Anne
it was
Heche.
good.
It was
Yeah,
fuck-
yeah.
It's a good fucking movie.
What
bro.
about
I've never seen that movie.
what
Never
about
seen it.
You never
Dante's
seen-
Peak?
No.
Was he arrested?
with Pierce
seen it either.
Brosnan?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah,
It came out at the
Dante's
same
Peak.
time.
Dante's Peak.
I remember watching that shit and thinking, I don't want to see this guy unless he's Bond. That's
Exactly.
what I remember.
Yeah.
thinking about that shit. I want to see this fucking guy.
Pierce
Out here
Brosnan
climbing
was the
mountains
last
and
good
shit.
Bond. I'm sorry.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Daniel Craig was a good Bond, bro. Don't do that.
Bullshit.
He's alright.
Casino Royale was good, bro.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good-
Yeah,
that
you
was a
being
good
the one good movie he did. Congratulations.
Casino Royale was good. Skyfall.
Skyfall. Yeah.
Skyfall was
Skyfall
fire.
was good. Let
I saw
the
that in the
sky fall.
I didn't see
good.
Quantum of Solace. I saw bits and
I
pieces
seen
of it.
Quantum of Solace with the Russian bitch. That
That's
was
the
good.
that's the oldest one, right? From him.
No,
That's
the
his first
oldest
one.
one is
No,
Casino.
that was the second one.
The oldest
Yeah,
one was Casino.
It's Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall.
Skyfall.
I never got
And then
into
it's-
that.
You never got into Bond?
Not the Daniel Craig. He looks too much like a FIFA referee for me to like buy him.
Wow. Damn.
Wow.
Referee.
Like this guy. Oh, this guy's supposed to be the greatest secret agent.
You win the
ever.
live. I surrender.
You're getting booed after.
Yo, like instead of him flashing a gun in the fucking scope scene, he flashes a red
He's
card.
got a red card.
Exactly.
You be smoking, bro.
Yo.
I never would have thought of that.
Yeah. Never be able to watch him again, will you?
Yeah,
Bro,
now
that was
now I
good.
can unsee it. Now
That was
I
very
can unsee it
good.
now.
A FIFA referee.
That's the
He's
greatest
getting
thing
called a
I've
crackhead by
ever heard.
90,000 people.
That is so random, Julio.
Fucking zebra.
90,000
man.
Mexicans are calling him a slur because he tries to arrest Tokyo.
All right, that's the funny shit right there.
All right.
Oh,
What the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
Oh.
He said 90,000
Julio, where did you pull that one from, man? Wow.
I'm telling you, this Julio guy could be a comedian.
There's been a lot of
Yeah.
soccer on TV
The
recently.
shit he be thinking of is crazy.
Oh, so
Stop being a
fucking funny
teacher,
thing
bro.
ever.
Go
I
be a
got you.
comedian.
Holy
You're wasting
shit.
your talents.
They be yelling that shit at me. We're crossing the motherfucking border. They be yelling that shit at
My
us.
stomach hurts
Yo.
from that shit, dog. Oh shit! Shout out to George. David Cornsweat. Yeah, his last name is weird. Yeah, they made that shit up. That's not a real last name. Dante's
That's
Peak
a
is
fake
when the
name.
old lady
Not a real-
walks through the.
Oh yeah.
That's not a real last name. How you gonna say that?
She walked across the water to turn the TV off on a Devin fight, bro. That's how bad it was.
That's how bad it was.
Fuck this.
I'll take my chances. I'm not watching that shit.
Swimming through shark-infested waters so you could turn off the Devin fight.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man. Shout out to Pork Chop. I grew up 007 Pierce. Pierce Brosnan was a great Bond. Do we agree on that?
In terms of
Yeah.
aesthetics, yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
he
the one
was
with Halle
good.
Berry?
I mean, like, I'll be honest that I enjoyed Daniel's movies more than Pierce's, except for Die Another Day with Halle Berry. That is goated Bond movie. I love that movie. The whole movie was good though. The sword fighting scene at the school, like the whole movie was good. Like that whole movie was good, bro.
Who's the greatest Bond? Rank the greatest
Come
Bond.
on, you know what I'm gonna say. Sean Connery, bro. Like it
isn't even close.
It's not like really. He had all that shit. Like Sean could fight. Like Sean looked like he could fight. Whereas Pierce, you just outside of that fight scene in Die Another Day, because that was a good ass fight scene, by the way. But other than that, he don't really look like he be throwing them joints like that.
Sean Connery was like 6'4" and athletic, so he was like a guy. He looked like someone who could actually physically fight.
And he not scared to slap a bitch. You remember that interview with Barbara Walters?
Yeah.
I slapped her.
No. You use the backhand. You don't use the
backhand.
He doubled down on it too. She was trying to let him off. And he like doubled down on it. He's like, nah, if it gets to that, if she doesn't learn a lesson.
The best thing would have been nice if he slapped her. You're gonna come.
No, shout out to Sean Connery, man, because he did an interview where he was like, man, someone offered me the script of The Matrix and I didn't fucking understand it. Then someone offered me the script of Lord of the Rings and I didn't fucking understand it. So they offered me the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Didn't understand that, but like, better hop on this shit.
League was good though. I like League. He was playing an old-aged Alan Quartermain. Y'all remember the Alan Quartermain movies?
Yeah, those were awful.
Yeah. He's playing an old.
Richard
I like those movies.
Richard Chamberlain.
I grew up watching those. So the fact that they actually showed. Come on, don't do that.
I know the special effects were awful.
But if you were young at the time,
if I was 8, sure.
Yeah, it was fucking great. So and he had Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in there. He had Dorian fucking Gray. It was like, this is really fucking awesome.
Sharon Stone was
Dr. Jekyll,
in
Mr. Hyde, who is totally not the Hulk.
But that's the thing about Hulk. That's what he is, bro. Hulk is just a postmodern rendition of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So it's just that he's green.
Yeah, that's true.
What came first? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That was first. Hulk is just a modernized version of that.
No, that is true.
Yeah.
We should have played Commander McBragg.
Bro's drinking coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like
Commander McBragg.
I'm Dominican, bro. If I don't drink coffee, I won't go to sleep. Backwards land backwards, man. I can walk fast as you can.
Nah, you know what's fucked up? Taking a midday nap and then you're up all night.
I do that a lot.
Honestly, I just did that. That's why I'm not tired at all.
But that's why you gotta rub one out so you go back to sleep, man.
That's true.
Unless you
gotta rub one out. You gotta rub one out to Whoopi Goldberg, bro.
Yeah, you have to, bro.
You're
not a real man if you can't, bro. You don't get into the club, bro. You don't get the manual. You don't get the jacket.
That's how the doctor checks. Bro, that's how the doctor checks if you have erectile dysfunction. He shows you photographs of Whoopi Goldberg in lewd poses. If you can't get it up, they know you need some pills.
All right, answer me honestly. How far did you get in that sentence before you started gagging?
Bro, I got hard when I'm talking about that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, man. Dude, hard right now, man. You crazy?
Weird.
Dude, I took a
NyQuil. Thinking about it.
I took a NyQuil and rubbed one out. Dude, I felt like Captain America in Times Square when I woke up.
Motherfucker went into a coma, cryo sleep.
Dude, I went to the cryogenic freeze.
Motherfucker Jin Sasaki his own self.
Bro, he fell asleep.
Woke up today. I want to fight Brian Norman.
Or he woke up swinging and shit, B. Throwing a jab. You know what I'm saying?
I also got Chavez.
Didn't he say he lost 6 weeks on that shit?
You got Chavez, bro, for real?
If he's in shape, it won't even be close.
I mean, like he really, I don't know, man, because he really
he looks fine
like,
to me.
Nah, y'all know when
would you take him out? Would you date him?
What?
Because he looks fine.
He said he looks fine.
Wow.
I know, right?
It's raining, man.
No, but seriously? Seriously?
Oh,
Seriously?
You just stuck gum in your hair.
Seriously, like I don't like the way Chavez acting like he really about to fight. Like, am I bugging or is it like not?
Bro,
Chavez
did you
look
see
like
him?
he here to fight.
He's with it.
He looks in shape to me.
You know, like Chavez looks like he's actually taking this serious. This is
Yeah,
I
because
don't know, man. I
he's
don't know,
too
Jake.
dumb. Because he's too dumb to, like act and go with the act and shit. Like he's too much of a
Exactly.
moron to do that.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting like, yo, he really for real out
Like,
here.
he
Like,
don't have the skills to pull off a fake persona for the cameras to make it look
Also-
like he don't care or he does care. He don't have that, like you said.
People actually
Like,
believe
what you
in
see is
Jake.
what you get, bro. Like, I think this motherfucker is actually taking this serious.
might get in Jake
If
head.
he is,
Y'all know,
if
y'all
he
know,
is, that's a problem for Jake.
it's kind of sad because y'all remember in elementary when the teachers would tell y'all, "Hey, don't do drugs because it'll fry your brain." That's Chavez, bro. He looks like he's fried. Like he's slow to respond.
Yeah, no, he like you could see that in his eyes that the
Yeah.
coke is it like it
Motherfucker
microwave-
don't blink. He don't blink.
He don't,
He was
bro.
in a,
He don't
he was in
have
a
to.
padded room. He was in a padded room.
He said he don't blink. He don't
He
blink.
don't, my dude. He really don't. If you look at them videos, the dude eyes don't close.
Word.
dog.
What was the last time he blunked? What's the last time he blinked? He blinked his eyes.
Oh God.
The Martinez fight.
1993, bro.
Bro. He said my nigga ain't blinking.
He was in a padded room 2 years ago.
That
He was
dude
in
been
the nut
awake
house.
for 3 years, bro.
Yo,
He was in the nut house. He was in the crazy house 2 years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But I mean,
What's
does
the
he
world
look
record,
alert though?
man?
Does he look switched on? Yeah, kinda.
I think
Yeah,
I think
kinda.
he is, man.
Watch
That's
him
just the
still-
cocaine talking.
Watch him still find a way.
You
to lose.
want to fight a
Fucking
motherfucker
Chavez,
on
bro.
cocaine? You know he look like.
Look,
if-
listen, as a boxing fan, I fucking hope he is. We should all hope he is. Come on, guys. Like,
Yeah,
we
he
should hope he
switched
is.
on, man.
If
Like,
you
honestly,
still believe
listen,
in Chavez
if
in
he's that-
2025,
Bro, see,
I
here's
got
the
a
thing.
bridge
You
to
just
sell
asked
you.
me what I believe in. Let me stop you right there. Let me back up. I said, as a boxing fan, we should all be like, we hope he switched on, so this shit's exciting. That's it.
All right,
Drew,
you know what, you're right.
Drew,
Let me
Drew
change-
believes in
bro.
Chavez.
Let me change
Drew-
what I
I
said, bro.
believe it too.
If you still hoping for Chavez, I've
Once
got
again,
a
nobody's
bigger bridge to
see,
sell
there you go again, bro.
You said hoping. I said hoping, bro. If you hoping for Chavez to do something, I
No,
don't know
I
what to
said
tell
we
you,
should
bro.
all
Sounds-
hope that
sounds wrong.
he shows up in shape to
Pocket
fight,
full
so
of
it's
bridge
exciting.
receipts.
That's it.
I mean,
I just want an
I
exciting
mean,
fight, bro.
I mean,
I don't
I
care
wouldn't.
who wins.
I
Honestly,
wouldn't.
if he's at
I don't give a
70%, he'll win. Like I don't understand.
No,
like,
yeah, if we being for real, because
like,
the
Jake
shit is, look,
ass. Like, I
it's
do
not
realize
about
that.
it's not about Chavez. That's the thing, Ray. That it's not about Chavez. It's about Jake. They're like,
He's
come
right.
on, dog. Like Jake
Yeah.
can't box, bro.
This is
Come on now.
about Jake.
He's
Yeah, you got a
horrible.
point.
Come on
I
now. Like,
believe. I
agree.
believe we'll
I agree
see.
with you, right? But neither can Anderson Silva. And what do we see, bro?
true.
And we're all
What
saying the
about-
same
what about
shit, bro.
I
Hey,
mean,
bro,
is this gonna be a real fight or is it gonna be a fake fight?
don't show up.
Nah,
I'm going-
Benavidez versus Badu Jack at Cruiser. Who would you guys pick to win that fight?
Oh, Benavidez.
Benavidez.
Ooh, nah, hold on.
Two
Hold
of
on.
Whoa.
You gonna
I
hold
think
on?
Benavidez.
Hold on.
I think cruiserweight's
Hold
his
on.
natural weight.
Hold
I
on.
think he's more
Hold
comfortable
Julio.
there.
Benavidez versus Jack Cruiserweight.
Jack easy.
50-50.
50-50?
Easy.
Nah, man. Jack is
Jack
too old. He's
42,
already-
Michael.
he's already
Jack's
like
too
way too old,
bro,
Dude,
and he
if
still
Jack
got it.
was
Benavidez. What
36.
Still
the
got
fuck?
it. Benavidez
Jack
would be
was
slow as fuck
36,
at
he beat
cruiserweight, bro.
Benavidez.
Do that
Benavidez.
Fushan shit at cruiserweight.
Yo,
That
where
shit
is
don't
that
work.
Callum Smith fight, dog? Like, what happened?
Bro, for real. That's what I was about to say.
Where
It's on his
shit
way
at?
any day now.
Callum up in there. Can we get Callum in here?
They're
Where's
about to
that
announce it with
shit?
they're about to announce it with the rest of the PBC rollout, bro. In the
Nah,
fall.
man.
Yo,
Might be for
yo,
the-
yo,
they-
check it out. They still ain't announced Davis versus Roach. The fuck
shit.
going on?
No shit.
They still
Hey,
ain't announced
Roach.
that shit.
They're waiting
Wow.
for the
Roach,
results
he
this
said he
weekend.
pulling
Push
out.
it
What
back.
he say? He think he pulling out, bro.
I mean, Roach said that. I ain't, because
Wait.
I ain't gonna say no shit, but that is what Roach said.
Hold on. You said that, right? You said that. What if Jake Paul beats Chavez and then Jake Paul calls out Tank, bro?
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
way
That'd be
Jake's
some sorry
ready.
ass shit, bro.
Yeah, there would.
Yeah,
be.
like if
Tank
Tank,
is scouting Jake. He's scouting him.
yeah, like if Tank is in the audience wearing like a
a
Inspector
person.
Gadget, right?
Like Gilly
Inspector
suit?
Gadget with the hat, with the
It's-
bucket hat. You know what I'm saying? He learning his.
Inspector
I don't
Gadget.
know. Like just to say, it's like
That
it's
was that
embarrassing
shit,
to
man.
me, like that
Yo,
you're
that
running
shit-
away from your 12-1 underdog, bro.
Yo, but the shit is that the thing is that the average amount of time that a fight needs to be promoted is in the neighborhood of 8 weeks. It's in the
It's 8
neighborhood of 8 weeks.
No, 8 weeks.
So about 8 weeks or more,
It's
8 or
like
more.
12.
It's
12
12. You're right. It's 8 to 12.
Yeah, 8 or more. So you think about it, June is basically done. So you only really got 4.5 weeks of July and then 2 in August, August 16th. So, all right, so you got under 6 weeks. 6 weeks, right? And y'all have not announced this fight yet.
They can't afford to do promotion.
And Jules,
Could be that,
and you got to remember,
Canelo left.
There's
Canelo
at least for fights of that magnitude, there's at least 3 scheduled big time press conference trips to 3 major cities at a minimum. Include travel time, all that, even less time. You know what I'm saying?
They got Zoom.
They got Zoom.
No, but I mean, like,
you know what I mean?
I'm saying you got 6 weeks, and you could say, oh, well, you don't need to promote a fight like that much because everybody knows about it. But I'm just saying, Roach did say, don't be surprised if he pull out. So,
It also before you, like, even though I do think Roach, he probably is right. It also could be because it's not the first time we've seen this. Tank could just be on his like, I don't know how to say this properly, kind of like fake mysterious shit, like when he doesn't show up to the press conference or something. Or like he's just like purposely trying to make shit like that.
But to not sign a contract, Rado, for the fight?
No, I think bro, Lamont Roach has been wearing this draw like a chain, bro. He's been wearing this draw like this shit is a new pair of Jordans. Like
he's on his George Cambosos.
Yeah, man, he's been taking victory laps off a fucking draw. Like, bro, go fight somebody. He's not gonna fight you.
No.
But who's he supposed to fight?
That's what I'm saying. That you saying that like he was free to go somewhere else. Like he got to do that, and we know it's not a draw. Be real, it's a win. That's why he taking a victory lap. Cause yo, dog, you should have won. They robbed your ass.
It was though. It was. He won.
Like let's not confuse it here. He's not Isaac Cruz losing a fight closely and then saying I'm too good for everybody. Yeah. He won a fight, got robbed, and then it was like, I want to fight your bitch ass again, but you're too busy doing anything else.
I don't know.
I think they don't have the money, bro.
You think they don't have the money to make that fight?
Yeah.
But it's the money maker, Michael. I don't like Tank, you know that, but the rematch will sell. It will sell. The rematch, yeah, it will sell.
But they gotta promote it. Is what I mean. Like, how much money do they have to promote it?
I mean, they out here getting Pacquiao fights, bro. The fuck?
Oh, that might be where all the money went to.
Maybe
that's why they can't afford it.
Honestly,
don't say that.
Wait,
bro.
no, actually,
They out here getting Pacquiao fights, bro. They got Pacquiao Barrios, bro.
Now that we think about it, that makes sense as to where the money went to. Because if you actually look at that card, it's actually a good card. They had to get multiple people on there.
Yeah, they got Angel Fierro. Angel Fierro versus Cruz, but we know where Zoo's money coming from. It's not coming from them. It's coming from Foxtel in Australia.
Hey, you know what the sad part is, Jules, about this fucking Pacquiao Barrios shit, man, that y'all mentioned it? There's a real fucking strong chance, and I know I'm not crazy, y'all will probably agree with me, like, that these motherfuckers actually, like, have a good fight and it's close and there's issues and it ain't clear cut. Like, that's fucking stupid, bro. We don't need that right now in boxing, bro.
Bro, Manny need to go sit the fuck down.
We don't need Manny at all in boxing right now, bro.
We don't need Manny like.
And I love Manny.
Yeah, but 46 years old, bro. Yo, what the fuck, bro?
Like my nigga, enjoy your flowers, bro. You got your flowers.
What the fuck you doing, man? You know he talking about talking about staying around for 3 more years, right?
No.
Oh no.
Yes,
Manny.
bro. Like
Manny.
he's bugging.
That's
Like
AI. That's AI.
That's
bro.
bad.
That's not Manny. That's a fucking clone, bro.
And to make matters worse, there's gonna be people who think Barrios is better than he is if he wins. And I'm like,
Manny died in the Ugas fight. This is a clone.
Yeah, this is the 3D print
Pacquiao.
version of Manny. They like 3D printed him.
He died 13 years ago in the Ugas fight, bro. This is not Manny. This is sorcery.
Bro, you gotta chill with the CIA information, bro. You're gonna
This
get
is sorcery, bro. This is Gandalf. Jay says, shout out to the panel and FIFA referees everywhere.
Bro, I saw that shit earlier when I was like, yo, fucking AJ's hard, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
AJ be wilding on the X, bro. That's my dude, bro. He's hard.
We know welterweight about to be shit for a long time, fellas. We know that.
It's shit
about
now.
to be trash. No, it's gonna be shittier.
Yeah.
It's gonna be shit for a long time. You know what I mean? But we got Junior Middle. We got that. We got 140.
There's nobody unifying.
Hey,
right now, man.
Super Middle's not looking bad either, man. Shit.
No, Super Metal got some shit.
Yeah,
Super Metal got some shits.
Hey, matter of fact, you
Martinez
remember the
versus,
90s Jules and Super Middle wasn't that big of a deal unless Roy
No,
Jones was
Super Metal was a primarily European division. I remember back then nobody watched it because it was really just Europeans and Brits in there and shit.
Like, Turkey was saying he wants Lester Martinez versus Mabili now, or I forgot who was it with.
Yeah, no, he wants that shit, but I don't.
I believe it.
Being real, no, I believe that he wanted.
I'd be too soon for Lester, to be honest with you.
I don't think Camille Estefan is gonna put Mabili in that fight. Like, what the fuck we gonna fight this random Guatemalan for when we WBC enter him?
Yeah, like he's dangerous and he don't have anything to offer. So like,
he don't got nothing to offer, nothing to lose. Yeah. Let's go fight him.
Exactly, no. And he's dangerous and he hits hard. Yeah, no, you ain't doing
Mac train him, bro.
Big Jared Anderson versus
bro, if you were that dude's trainer, you're like, we're not fighting him.
Not fighting him. Fuck
what
out
time?
of here.
What time you going live tomorrow? What for a Wilder?
I'm gonna go live at Wilder. I'm going live for the Mabili fight.
What are you talking about? Don't disrespect.
You crazy?
There's a Mabili fight tomorrow.
Yeah, bro, he fighting Suzuki.
Wilder's trash.
Oh, yeah.
Wilder's the go.
You not excited, Ray? Suzuki, bro. Come on.
What? Wilder's
like
what?
he had a good win
Wilder's
recently,
trash.
but
Dude,
honestly,
goat's
bro,
fucking
like
nuts.
no, like
Goat's
I don't know
balling.
why he's having this fight.
No, I'm what Makhmudov is on that show. You remember Makhmudov? He got the big guy, little ass head.
Yeah. Look, watch that guy. He's from Transylvania, right?
Yeah. They found him under the refrigerator.
You want to know something like that might sound controversial? Well, I don't know if it's controversial. You could look at his record. He had like one big step up. It was against Gongor, like before, Lester got his hands on Gongor, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And that fight was tough as hell. Like that was probably a fight of the year.
No, that's not controversial. We watched that fight. I went live for that fight.
No, what I'm gonna say after is controversial.
Robots, bro.
I think after that fight, they didn't want to step him up at all after that.
Yeah, competition didn't just
end. Can I say this? Look, Ray, I would agree with you, but they did want the Pacheco fight. Wouldn't that have been a step up?
Did they send a contract?
Yeah, but like, okay. They wanted the Pacheco fight, right? All right, cool. I bet you they wanted the Lele Sajo fight at 1.2, right? What happened to both of them?
You're right.
Did they send a contract?
You're right. Honestly,
no contract.
Look, when you stack it up, yeah, y'all didn't want that Sajo fight, not in France, and y'all didn't want that Pacheco fight, not in America.
And why would you not want it in France? Is Mabili not from France? He got a French flag. You don't got a Canada one.
He literally fucking said, and the weirdest shit was he said he wanted to fight in fucking France. He literally said that.
Sajo was the one that pulled out.
And you know what?
Sajo not the one that pulled out. They said Camille Estefan pulled Mabili out of that fight, saying, "Oh, they wanted on a certain day. It was supposed to be this, some shit like that." I read it. It's like, all right, if you say so.
So that was the reason for avoiding a career payday and a step up the ladder? Okay. All right.
Well, the other thing is that the IBF route, and I maintain this, the IBF route would have been much better for Mabili because you know that you're going to get your shot. You're either going to get your shot or you're going to get your belt. With the WBC, you don't know that about either. You don't know. They're not going to take a belt from Canelo to give it to you, motherfucker. They are not. But the IBF would have did that, so you should have fought Sajo.
I gotta check, but wasn't Lester on that shit though?
What?
I swear he was like, I don't know if he was like ranked 2, but I swear he was like ranked 3 or 4 or something. Like
he's
ranked
pretty high in the
for
WBO,
IBF.
I believe. WBO or WBA? I could check
It's
right
the
now.
WBA.
He's pretty high.
WBA. It's the WBA. So he's. I mean, like, if I get Lester Martinez versus Resendiz, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Rendezvous, bro. Rendezvous out here getting it.
Bro, Rendezvous got my vote, bro. He got my vote for any fight. I don't give
a dog. He beat the shit out of Caleb, bro. The shit they say David did,
bro.
The shit they say David did. See, Caleb won 5 rounds in the Benavidez fight. He was just getting fucked up with Rendezvous. Like, yeah, you was just getting your ass beat most of that fight.
Jamal is still ranked number 2. That's nasty work.
Bro, Jamal's not a real boxer, bro. Jamal is that dude is
Melakuziev is number 1. Lester Martinez is number 3.
You know who I just realized is actually a genuine contender now, especially after like recent events, bro? Bruno Sarace is still in there somehow, bro.
He's undefeated. You know that, right? 'Cause
Yeah, they gotta reverse
that
that shit.
You gotta respect that shit though. Hey, you gotta
That's
respect
insane.
that. Yeah, that's
Whoever could beat him is a statement. Because basically he not beating.
And Jaime's ass.
Yeah.
Can't let
Oh shit.
Nah, I'm not
Like,
gonna lie. You might be right.
Motherfuckers be getting to see you can't compliment motherfuckers. You can't compliment motherfuckers around Michael, bro. He don't like that shit.
He don't like it. You said something nice about him.
Nah,
he don't like that shit, bro.
Nah, wait. Oh, hold on. While we're on the Jaime shit, bro. So I don't want to. I'm gonna take a quick victory lap because I remember. I want to say it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say it was 2 or 3 years ago. We had Jules here that was saying Jaime was next up and was gonna be the face of boxing. How's that going, bro? Nah. Speak up.
Bad take.
Say something.
I mean, you're good, man.
Speak up. Don't turn that camera off. Don't turn that camera off. And you know what I said? I said I don't think Jaime Munguia has the skills to maintain being the face of boxing.
I remember he said that shit. I wasn't even gonna argue. I was just gonna
his
wait.
flowers. That was a great call. I was fucking wrong. Admittedly, I was fucking wrong.
Hey, a
bro.
lot of us was wrong about him, man.
He said
wrong, bro. I
and
can't,
he said
I
that
can't
shit
even
to
hold
Steve
you.
Kim when Steve came on.
Hey, props to my man for keeping that receipt. Props to Jules for being a stand-up cat,
I
taking that
forgot
L.
about that
Like,
shit.
that's what's
You know
up.
what I'm saying? But I mean, like, damn, dog. Like, but yes, Sarace is a guy now that, you know, obviously he's not Julio Iglesias, but whoever could get to him now, right? Yes, it's worth, the scalp is worth collecting because you got Jaime up here juicing up so that he could beat Bruno Sarace. He needs
Bro, can we make
venom.
it easy and just call him sriracha sauce? Can we just make it easy and just call him sriracha?
Ceviche, bro. Ceviche.
Ceviche, you know what I'm saying?
Ceviche,
Sriracha,
bro.
ceviche, like, you know what I mean?
Rochester, New York, bro. He's a
Sazon.
tough
Hey,
guy.
my nigga Sazon and shit, be sprinkling that shit on them motherfuckers.
Also, another controversial thing, right? Well, this is not controversial. I forgot who said it as well. Somebody called Eddie Reynoso the Mexican Virgil Hunter.
Yeah,
After
I
seeing
remember
Jaime
that.
Munguia fight Sarace, I agree. That motherfucker might be trash. I'm so sorry.
Nah, I mean, if we real, it's like, and we had this conversation about a lot of trainers, but it's simple that while he may have had a lot of star clients, you didn't make them better though. You know, you had Andy Ruiz, Oscar Valdez, Frankie Sanchez, Ryan Garcia. Now, I will say the best version of Ryan I've ever seen was with Eddie Reynoso, but it's Ryan Garcia, bro. You know what I mean? Like, whereas I look at, honestly, I rate Robert Garcia higher than Eddie Reynoso. On my hipster shit, I rate Manny Robles higher than Eddie Reynoso. Mark Ramsey, I rate him higher than Eddie Reynoso.
Ben Davidson.
On my
Ben
real
Davidson.
shit, I rate Abel higher than him, bro. Don't even
No,
try that.
bro,
I know,
no, he's just trying to be disrespectful.
No,
He's trying to be
I'm
funny.
Not, I'm being
weird.
Chill,
I'm
fam.
being right.
That dude had one fighter, bro.
He had two. He had two Hall of Fame fighters.
Abel Ramos, bro.
Yeah. Oh, my
Sanchez,
Abel
Sanchez.
Yeah. Two Hall of Fame fighters.
Hey, hold on, Jules. Hey, hold on, you're good, bro. Hey, let him state what he thinks is his evidence. Let's hear it.
Okay. Triple G, right? He came to Abel. He was on that European style shit, long range, and Abel had him fight in Mexican style, right? Terry Norris, he went from getting knocked the fuck out by Julian Jackson to being a Hall of Famer.
Wait, do you know how many people Julian
50
Jackson
years
knocked
ago.
out? Bro,
I know that's an unfair thing to say, but still, that's still.
No.
I remember what people were saying about it.
Look,
Okay,
honestly,
wait, hold on. That's 50 years ago?
No, but it is a fair assessment. It's just sticking to the Eddie Reynoso. If we're being honest, outside of Canelo, he has not had anything close to that. Like nothing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Nothing. Like not with nobody else. Like, and it's not because guys. It's not because guys haven't come through the gym. They have, but you know.
But he had Canelo since Canelo was a kid. Like I don't think it's a fair assessment. But I would say he still has the Puerto Rican kid who seems pretty good. Gio La Roca.
Yeah. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, we don't see about him.
He's pretty decent.
I never heard of that.
Pretty decent.
I never heard of that dude, bro.
He's like if Shakur could punch.
I think
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
A lot of the trainers I like there are multiple examples of how they helped the fighter get better. Ben Davison was a great shout. That was a great shout. In the UK, Ben Davison, Shane McGuigan, and Andy Lee. Andy Lee starting to, because look at how he got Joseph Parker looking.
Andy Lee for sure. Yo,
you know what, man? We can argue. Hold on, we can argue different trainers and coaches, y'all, but we got to keep in mind, man. Synergy is a real thing. Like certain fighters react different to different coaches. Different coaches react different to certain fighters. Like, you know what I mean? Like the way they
That's
operate.
splitting hairs, bro.
Yeah.
That's splitting hairs. A great trainer. You got a synergy with Canelo because you knew him since he had freckles and he was a kid, but because you got synergy,
bro. Robert Garcia is the GOAT, bro.
Because you got synergy with Canelo, don't make you a great trainer. That means you got synergy with Canelo.
That's my point.
But Robert will make a fighter better. Manny Robles will make a fighter better. Buddy McGirt will make a fighter better. You know what I mean? Callum looking like a goddamn menace out here with Buddy fucking McGirt, dog. Looking like a goddamn animal.
And look how many dudes Buddy McGirt had who were trash. Like, so that's what I mean.
I know it's not going to happen.
The relationship.
I need to see Papa Shingo with someone who isn't one of his sons because he trains
two different styles,
man. That ain't gonna happen.
I know it's not, but I want to see.
What about Usyk when he was cornering Usyk?
Who was sparring Usyk?
No, he was cornering Usyk.
Who, Papa? He said Papa Shingo. Shingo Inui.
Oh,
yeah.
Shingo. Yeah, not Papachenko. Papachenko, he don't train nobody no more. He not in Usyk corner.
Inoue's brother's pretty decent. Like, he's also world champ.
Yeah, Takuma was okay for a guy who couldn't punch. He was okay.
Yeah,
for a guy who couldn't
punch.
His
style is totally
getting him to the belt was actually impressive.
That was impressive because I didn't think he would win one. So that actually
I didn't think so either
because
dude, I honestly thought he was a lost cause. Like,
Yeah.
He fights totally different. His style is totally different from.
Who did he lose to? He lost to Junto, no?
He lost to no, not Junto. He lost to fuck was it that beat him? Was it a Spanish guy?
Not Nakatani.
Nah, it was a Japanese.
Bro,
the Japanese names.
Do you understand, bro? It would have been huge if Nakatani was the one that beat Takuma, bro. That would have been
Naoya Ventus, his brother. Like that shit would have been.
And the way he would have beat his ass too, bro. Like they would have had that shit on billboard.
Bro, they might have pulled out fucking swords in that fucking
samurai swords.
You know what would have had to jump him. You know, we would have had to jump him right in the ring, right then and there. Like, no, you ain't beating up my little brother like that. Fuck you.
Yeah, it was Seiya Tsutsumi that beat him. Seiya
Suzuki.
And then he lost the fight.
So, hey, as far as the fights coming up right now, man, I think we all can agree on what's going to happen. My question is, what y'all got on Derevyanchenko and Ramos? That's interesting to me.
Sergey Derevyanchenko?
Yeah, Derevyanchenko.
I didn't know he was fighting till today.
Which Ramos?
Who's he fighting?
Ramos Hudo. Oh my god, it ain't
fighting Jeremy Ramos.
Bro, what the fuck?
Who the fuck is that?
Bro, exactly. What the fuck?
I don't know nobody named Jeremy.
I'm looking.
I thought it was the up and coming Ramos.
Jeremy
Ramos. Never mind. Holy shit.
Oh shit. Yo, that fight is next week.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, who y'all got for Taylor Serrano? 3.
I'm gonna go with Serrano by way of knockout this time.
Ooh, by KO.
Third time's the charm, huh?
Ooh, okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna tell y'all why. I don't want to say why.
I've got
KD. No, I don't know what you're thinking. But look, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but I do have a reason I'm saying that.
There's no drug testing this time. That's why. Yes, sir. Let's get it.
With Michael, like, why Michael always got to be so fucking negative? I thought Canadians was happy, yo.
That's a positive. I like the no drug testing.
Nah, bro, they were living in communism, bro. They can't be happy, bro.
It's a communist regime over there, bro. Like
we like no drug testing. What the fuck?
Man, y'all like a bunch of gay shit. Shut the hell up. Hey, look. Hey, so that's funny you said that because I ain't gonna lie. After that last fight, I was like, Katie looked like
Savannah Marshall versus Shadea Green is also good.
Like her speed and head movement barely kept her in there. I don't know if we can do it again.
I don't say the shit. I don't say the shit on no bias shit. I'm dead ass serious.
Way harder, bro. Like I'm sorry.
I don't say the shit on no bias shit. Katie won the first one. To me, she won the first one, and Amanda like, bro, I was convinced. Like, Amanda won the second one. Like, I don't see how she didn't get the decision. Like, I don't really understand that. Like, I don't understand that. Like, if she lumped Katie up and she hurt her early in the fight,
Nah, you don't understand, Jules. There's 3 points of contact for hits, bro. Your right hand, your left hand, and your forehead, bro. The judges were counting all of those. So Katie Taylor won the second fight.
We gonna see another war, man. Katie don't know.
That whole card, like, it ain't even on no shit, but like, that whole card. I'm like, yeah, I like that whole card. Everybody gonna fight, dog. That's why I like it. All them broads is gonna go crazy in that shit, dog. They all gonna fight.
Yo, they made Ellie the co-main. You see that shit?
Yo, I mean, like, she's gonna do her thing, but I don't know about. I love Ellie, man. But if she gotta fight, if she gotta fight the Raging Torta, bro, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, she gonna have a problem with the Raging Torta, believe me.
Yeah, but like that's gonna be like that. Like, that bro don't care about getting hit, dog. She really don't give a fuck. So we're gonna see about that. Scott Nicholson looking
green versus
Matter of fact, hey, you know who I need back in the ring, bro? You know who needs to get back in the ring? Fucking Shernica Johnson, bro.
Even
no, she about to on that same show. She about to. She on
the same one? Oh,
she about to fight Chicken. She about to fight Sharita on that show. I got her winning that fight. The fight you talking about, Michael? Yeah, I like that fight. Yo, look, I know Savannah lost to Clarissa, but I love watching Savannah fight, dog. Like
she fucks people up. It's so fun.
Someone's gonna get knocked out in that fight.
Yeah.
Wait, Savannah hasn't been back in boxing since that fight.
Hey, Jules, did you happen to catch Terry Harper's latest training video?
Yeah, I did see that. She got fat old ass.
I was surprised a little bit by something, if you know what I'm talking about.
Nah, I wasn't surprised. I know she had an ass and thighs for a long ass time.
Bro, I didn't know she had that shit. I was like,
you gotta be professional, you know what I'm saying? But don't be commenting on their ass and all of that because I'm a professional, you know what I'm saying?
But like I said, exactly why we talking about it here.
Her face.
I mean, like, I get over that, to be real with you.
I mean, that's what paper bags are for, man.
No, see, now it's getting disrespectful. I need a cigarette. Now it's getting
disrespectful. Y'all tripping, bro. Like, wow, man. Come
on.
No, get him in trouble.
Come on.
So you're saying Jules could become part of the paper bag brigade?
Is there even anything else to talk about? Because Jesus Christ.
I feel like we've exhausted everything. It's like, fuck, dude.
I'm going to probably hang out with you guys to watch this weekend's boxing, but it's going to be fucking background noise, man.
Yeah, a lot of times it is. Hey, I got one for you guys. I mean, we talked about it a little bit, but we never really went in depth on it. Archer moves up to cruiserweight and faces Jai.
Okay.
I got better beat on that one. Jai does not do well with people who get inside on him. Pause, but
yeah, I was about to say better be, but he's too accurate, man. Like, and when he lands, it's always devastating. Like,
I got Jai
and Jai is the type to be willing to take one to give one, and that won't be a good deal for him.
I got Jai by KO easy.
Ooh,
easy.
Yeah,
do tell, bro. Do tell.
It's like it's gonna be okay. Imagine if you watch the Bevo fight, except Bevo had Jai's power for every single punch.
Yeah, and he's bigger and he can punch.
But that's the thing. I don't see Jai's activity. I don't see Jai's activity on.
It's not as crazy, but I'll put it to you like this: the activity wouldn't be as crazy because Jai wouldn't need as many punches.
It's literally all the same pendulum stuff except faster.
Mm-hmm.
And he's bigger, pause. And Betterbe's gonna be older.
Yeah,
Betterbe's old now.
How old is Betterbe?
Stopping him. You gotta catch Betterbe on the right cycle. If you know what I'm saying, you gotta catch him on the right cycle. You gotta catch him off that injury. You know what I'm talking about?
he could catch him on every cycle. It's not gonna matter. He's getting knocked out, bro. I don't think that
you might be on some shit, man. Like he might be.
And also, how big is Betterbe? Like for cruiserweight?
He's short. Yeah, he's small, bro.
I don't find he's the biggest.
But here's my question: Fuck his size. How much experience does he have fighting people the size of the guy? You know what I mean? Like
actually, a lot.
Like small guys.
None.
Decent. It's all right. It's not. Yeah, not thinking. He just fought a lot of tall guys, but I've seen him fight a couple guys that are like not really
Well, that's
big.
what I'm saying. Like, what I mean is, like, he don't have a laundry list of dudes the size of Jai on his resume. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, he fought Usyk. He's fought.
Oh, you're asking how many big guys is better beef with?
No, we're talking about better beef. Yeah.
Oh, probably just Callum Smith. And then
No, that's what I'm
Usyk,
saying.
man,
Like,
just-
so, like, he don't have that many dudes the size of Jai on his resume. You know what I mean? So that might be a different challenge for him.
Look, maybe
You
I'm
know what
overreacting to the Breedis fight, but I've seen what a slow old guy can do to Jai if he gets on the inside and fuck him up. So
I feel like that fight's an anomaly. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Twice,
People
bro.
bring up the
He did it
Breedis
twice.
fight.
You act like he did it once.
Yeah, but it's like that's one guy. Like this one guy who is arguably the best cruiserweight at the weight since Usyk.
Mm-hmm.
That's a harsh criticism. Like, hey, bro, you look bad against the best dude in the weight class. All right, sure, okay.
Yeah. But that's cruiserweight though. Like we're talking about him fighting a better BF coming up from
If it wasn't
fucking
for Usyk,
175.
he'd be the best cruiser in his era.
Say it again, Julio.
If it wasn't for Usyk, Brady's would be the best cruiser of his era.
It's true.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I can't remember if there was anybody that was close to beating Breedis besides Usyk.
No. If there was, I cannot think of it. I'm drawing a big blank. It was Usyk and nobody. It was Usyk and Breedis.
Speaking of Usyk,
Gavor give him a fight?
Speaking of Usyk, who beats him at heavyweight?
Are you talking all time or?
No, not all time. No, right now. No, I'm not doing
Nobody,
that all
because he's gonna beat Dubois and he's gonna retire in the sunset.
Yeah,
what I'm saying
is
there anyone on the panel who thinks there's a heavyweight right now who can beat Usyk?
It would be what's it called? It would be either Parker or I forgot the other guy's name. The German.
I don't think anybody beats him, bro.
What's the German guy's name?
Oh, Caballero.
Yeah, it would be one of those two because the whole thing with Usyk, not even trying to diminish him, is he's kind of going against a lot of like big guys who aren't fast, or even if they are fast, you know they're not going to keep whatever that is up for that long. But if you're fighting somebody like Joseph Parker or Caballero, both of those things are completely gone from the equation. Well, I have two guys that are very fast that can punch for a very long time, and they're the size of heavyweights.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. That's a good point. All right, man.
Honestly,
Geek about to fight in Germany.
Those body shots.
That
Geek
about
coming from those easily.
Geek about to fight in Germany against some nondescript motherfuckers. So
Which is who?
Some nondescript. It's a homecoming fight, so you know they ain't
They
going.
don't want to fight him. They don't want to fight him.
Well, they offered him Klitschko, is what they said.
That's I don't know about that. That's ridiculous. I would have.
No, I'm just saying that's what I seen like a month ago, dog. Like they offered him Klitschko.
Go sit down somewhere, bro.
Germany would be a homecoming like a motherfucker.
Yeah, like that would be actually be big in Germany. Remember that Klitschko was based out of there for years, bro.
Yeah,
it was, but it's like
Germany
for a check.
He was viewed as old when Joshua
the war, bro. He trying to buy some missiles, bro. He trying to buy some anti-aircraft.
He's trying to buy some missiles.
Whoa.
Juice! Come on, bro. You ain't shit, hey, bro. You ain't shit.
That Iron Dome, bro. Like,
bro, stop the madness. You ain't
Iron
shit, bro.
Dome. Shut up.
I'm laughing too hard, bro. You make on my stomach right now.
Is he gonna buy Haiti's last missile or something?
Saying like he need money, dog. Like ever since Trump got in office, you know money tight, dog. They ain't trying.
Hey! When Biden was in there, they was sending that dough. Trump said,
they was eating shrimp. They was ordering Chinese food. Shit was crazy. Like now,
hey, niggas is broke now, dog.
Vlad got to come out of retirement now, bro. Like that Haiti's missile, bro, was rocking. Like they get one.
Yo, did y'all see David? Did y'all see David call out Jai? What the fuck was that about?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the
We do
fuck
not
out of
believe
here,
that
bro.
shit.
Nobody believe that shit, dog. Like, come on,
Well,
who
someone
wanna
believes it.
who want to fight this crazy eyed motherfucker, dog? Like
that don't
nobody
even
want to
make
fight that dude, dog.
Like, what could you have to
Dude,
gain?
that dude was not serious, was he? There's no way.
He not serious, bro. Like, come on. You know you gonna fight Zerto, bro. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But Ja's situation is fucked up because nobody really want that guy. Nobody want that guy. Jack don't want that fucking guy no more than fucking Zerto want that guy. Zerto already talking about fighting fucking Jake Paul. So you know what time it is.
Nah, I got Chavez, but Chavez will knock him out.
It might be time for Ja to move up, or like it's either move up or I don't know. Just
you hit the nail on the head. Honestly, might be time. If it's about the bread, it's time to go up.
Yeah,
your biggest paydays it's not happening, bro. Now you go to heavyweight, you're gonna have a lot of options, but you in the shit. You know, like there's guys he could probably beat at heavyweight, like Lorenzo Coley. I would not mind Jao Pataya versus Fabio Wardley. I would not mind that. But you start talking about. But if you start talking about the Magit Caballeros, you better slow down. You know, it's guys he could beat though. Like, there's some guys that he could probably beat them. There's some guys, but you get to that upper. I don't know, like, Jao Pataya versus Martin Bacoli. I don't really know how that goes. I would pick Ja to beat Lawrence Okoli. I would pick him to beat him.
You gotta pick Ja, bro. Like, come on. Like,
I would pick Ja to beat him.
I pick him to beat what's it called, Bacoli too. To be honest, right now.
Yeah. You pick him to beat Bacoli for real?
Honestly,
Bacoli,
bro. Man.
I feel like he got too happy, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. He went to that parade, bro. He came to that African parade. They gave him some good food.
Weirdest shit is his pants keep getting tighter and tighter. That's how you know, like, bro, why keep buying these low ass pants, bro?
Like, here's my thing about Bacoli, man. He gets too comfortable early on and gets too relaxed and likes to hug and relax and let up. Like, well, Ja ain't playing that shit, bro. Early on, like he's sticking.
The shit is with Martin though. The real shit is with Martin though. As cliche as it is, he doesn't have to hit you but once. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He only has to hit you once.
Just once.
One good one to put you in a different fucking
Jules,
planet.
Like we always say, Jules, it's the heavyweight rule. The heavyweight rule, bro. Once a motherfucker reaches heavyweight status, it's over, bro. Like anything can happen. Like, come on.
That motherfucker ain't got to hit you, but all he got to do is get in with one good one, and that jaw is broke. You know what I mean?
What the fuck is he eating? What's so good in Scotland that makes you that fat?
That's the weird shit. What on earth are you eating over there, bro?
It's not there, bro. He goes to the Congo, bro. He has to the Congo, bro. All the cars show up.
Hey, nah, he's skipping over to Ireland. Hey, he's skipping over to Ireland and getting shepherd pies, bro. He ain't fucking around.
What, he eating zebra kebabs? This motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
They need to get him an air fryer.
Oscar Jimenez said, you once said Ja looked like he been up for a week binge watching Law and Order with them.
Whoa. Criminal Minds or some shit, bro.
Dude, the way he talks about fighting,
we need to see with the banger, bro.
It looks like he's like 2 weeks away from becoming Chris Benoit. Like if you were like looking at guys.
Okay, we're done. We're done.
He talks about how much
he looked like homeboy from Gilligan's Island.
This close, dog. He's this close. You know what I'm saying?
Talks about like he loves to fight. He literally loves to fight.
But I mean, like he could take a detour. I know what y'all gonna say, but he could take a detour to Bridgerweight so he could ease his way into heavyweight. You know, because it's a big jump. I'm saying heavyweight is a motherfucker, bro. It is. It's a motherfucker now. You know, you get up there. He's what 6'2", 6'3". That's really not that big. And you're not Usyk, so let's not use him as a fucking.
Hey, bro, Breeders did it.
He reminds me of doing it.
Breeders did that shit for Manuel Char, bro. Relax. That's who he fought
exactly, bro. You could dip your foot in some Manuel Char, bro. You could dip your foot in some Char.
I ain't dipping anything. I think he's
motherfucker. Christian Mobili might beat Manuel fucking Char, bro.
I think Overtime is explosive enough, and this dude, he reminds me of Crawford, where like when he gets hit, this motherfucker only wants to get it back. Like he only wants to fight, and I think that'll actually help him at heavyweight.
Like
he'll get respect. He'll get respect that way.
Real?
He might. I mean, it's a motherfucker. Like you got a Geet up there. You got motherfucking Bacoli up there. You got motherfucking Where's Zhang? What the fuck happened to him?
He's done, bro.
He died, bro. Did you not see that fight, bro? Got his fucking liver punched
out. But he was done.
Yo, honestly, he got that. That was such a great. That was a great fight, y'all. Zhang
really happy
and
with
Covington.
Nah,
That
that
was
wasn't
a
a great fight. Let's
That was
let's
a
be
great
real.
fight.
It was a great ass
Bro,
That
it
was a
was a
great
very good
ass
fight
whooping.
until
Bro,
listen.
he
It
dropped
was a
him.
very good
He
fight
came
until
back
it
and
was.
dropped him. That's
Bro,
it gets,
he
doesn't
was
get better than
tearing
that,
his
bro.
stomach up, bro. The
Yeah,
whole
man.
fight
Drop
was body
Caballero.
shots.
I was
Zhang
gonna
did
ask
not
him,
take
didn't he
those
drop
body
Caballero?
shots at all.
Whole fight
Didn't he
was
drop?
body shots, basically. The whole
That's
fight.
what I'm
Did he?
saying. Like
Did he
heavyweight's the
drop
best
Caballero?
division in. It's been a minute, but
No,
heavyweight's the best division in boxing. It's been a minute.
Honestly, it has. It's the one that's
It's on
delivered the
fire.
most consistently.
Any fight
Consistently,
you
like
make
yeah.
right now is good. Honestly, I could go for Dave Allen versus Zhang if Zhang wants to come back.
no. Well, sure. Why not?
It's Dave
I mean,
Allen,
I
bro. It's
wouldn't
not
even
that
call it a
serious.
comeback for Zhang. I mean,
We
he's
do
still
Dave Allen is the
like
comeback
he
for
just took
Zhang,
a
bro.
loss, bro. Like he's fine, bro. Like it's a combat sport athlete, bro. Like you got to get over this. Motherfucker take a loss. They need to chill type shit. Like,
Bro, he's
Nah,
like 40,
Nah,
bro.
he old.
Wait a minute. Wait a
He's
minute. No,
50.
the
He's
other
50.
wild
he's a
shit.
heavyweight,
The
though.
other.
This
The
guy's
other
excited
wild
to
shit
see
is
Pacquiao
I never
come back.
told Zhang to chill. I didn't say that. I could go for Zhang versus Bacoli. I could go
That's
for
what I'm saying.
Chill.
That's what
Come
I'm
on,
Are you
Zhang.
buying the
Nah, that's too
Pacquiao
much.
I'm talking
pay-per-view?
about the naysayers, like, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
buy it, Julio. I'm gonna buy it. I ain't gonna front like I ain't gonna buy it. I am gonna buy it because I do want to see Zoo versus Fundora too. That's really I like Fierro
He's
versus
cheating
Cruz
that shit.
too. Their first fight was actually really good. I like Zoo versus Fundora too. I like that. And you know, I mean, Pacquiao, right? It's fucking Manny Pacquiao. So yeah, I'm gonna buy that bullshit. I'm gonna buy that bullshit. I'm not buying
Isn't
Wilder's. Not buying Wilder's bullshit tomorrow though.
All this
Like,
shit is a
nah.
pay
I'm
per
not even
view.
gonna steal
lying.
it.
That shit $25, bro.
I'm
Bro,
not
you
even
can
gonna
buy
steal
it.
it.
That's too much. That's too
You couldn't
much.
pay me to buy that. You could pay me to watch that shit.
That shit
That's
$25.
too
I don't even know.
much,
Yo,
bro.
does that shit even have an undercard?
Let's go look.
Yeah,
I can go
cares?
check
they
right
got
now.
Maybe.
they got the one. There's a kid who won bronze medal for United States.
Bronze bomber.
In the Paralympics.
No, I think it was the actual true Olympics. American won a bronze medal. I don't know what he's lightweight, peso weight. I don't know what the fuck he is.
All
Man,
right,
that's the
shit.
gold.
That won a
That's gold
bronze medal?
Well,
Yeah.
you sold me, villain.
Dion
Yeah, sold.
Nicholson.
Who, Duke Reagan?
No.
Nico Hernandez.
What?
The guy's name's
Whatever
Nico
happened to
Hernandez.
Duke Reagan?
Ronald
Nico
Reagan's.
Hernandez? I've never heard
Ronald's on the undercard.
Yeah, Ronald Reagan's son.
Yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, illegitimate son.
Shit. I better get my wallet out. I can't miss this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, I remember this dude, but he didn't win that last year. He won that shit in like
Sub-Zero
what,
and
2016?
Yeah, 2016.
What the fuck's he
Dude,
been doing all
Scorpion
this
on
time?
I don't. He's like 8.
He's been fighting. No, he's more than not much better.
14 0,
11-0.
12 0. I mean, not much.
No, I mean, it's just a gimmick for the card. That's just a bunch of bronze medalists fighting.
Oh, it
That's
don't
not
matter.
bad.
Yeah, that
To be honest.
motherfucker. Hold on. Yeah, that dude took like a 3-year fucking break from boxing, bro. Holy shit.
He's working at UPS, bro.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. He was an Uber driver.
This is crazy. What is Wilder's career really has like totally declined.
Gone down the shitter.
So
The shit is that it doesn't have to be this bad for Wilder. It's this way because the fans is fickle. Like, yo, how the fuck you fighting in Wichita, Kansas, Wilder? God damn.
You know he got rid of Malik Scott.
Yeah. But I mean,
No
like,
shit.
look, the real is the real.
No, he not.
The real is the real. Malik Scott or somebody else. Nobody was gonna rehabilitate Wilder. Nobody. You could have dug up the fucking bones of Eddie Futch and Manny Stewart and forced Wilder to
It's
inhale
too
them shits.
late, bro.
It
It's
wouldn't have
too
did
late.
nothing.
How do you
Nothing.
learn? How do you learn to be a different fighter at 36? There's no way.
Right, 36 with over 40 fights, villain.
Yeah.
Like, come on,
But also,
bro.
No
what's
way he's
even
gonna
worse is that
change.
Wilder never actually took the time to really
gonna be more the
get the
same.
fundamentals
It's gonna
down.
He didn't
like-
have to. He just had that big right hand, and that's it.
Can't even put it like a lot of the criticisms that people made, they were true. Like, bro, how is a dude that you knocked out gonna teach you how to box better? That is
Exactly.
You can't make this shit up.
fucking gr-
You actually can't make this shit up.
He's like if you
That's comedy. Like, yo, you knocked him out and now he trains you?
Bro,
So what?
and then,
Get
Movie
knocked
shit.
out?
Well,
then he
well,
posted a
knock
video.
him
It's
out.
not-
Well, I mean, it
It's like
happened
if you
in
watch
Creed,
Bro,
right?
it's like an 80s sitcom premise. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
That
who's the
didn't
boss?
happen in Rocky?
You know?
dude, his career is like if you watch
What?
his career is like if you watch Cinderella Man backwards.
It's like you know, but and I was surprised. I read an article where Wilder's father was like, yo, he didn't like Malik Scott as his trainer. He said they too buddy. He not gonna respect him. which I guess is kind of true. But if you get outside of the comedic part, bro, who the fuck was gonna rehabilitate Wilder? Who?
Nobody.
The thing is, you wait till fight week to fire him, so you don't have to pay him. That's fucked up.
Like, bro, have you seen the video? Hey, have y'all seen the video of him training? It's
He
sad.
got the last
Yeah.
mid session in. He got the
Like,
last mid
yo,
session in for firing.
I'd be tight as fuck, you.
Yo, that's fucked up, bro.
What
Did he
type of
really
training
fire
was
him
he
on
doing?
Did
Yo,
you really
that's
fire him
weird.
this week?
Yes, he
I
did.
mean, like the news broke this week. I don't know. I don't know who's training Wilder then. Who's training him?
JD's is still training him.
bro.
Yeah,
Not the
villain. On the
JD's
real,
guy.
if you've ever seen like Wilder's training, what's his name? Breland talked about it a little bit, but he said he doesn't do any conditioning. He don't do no road work. He don't swim. He don't run.
I tell you.
Only thing he really do that I see he's done is he hits some pads and he spars a little bit.
No, he
I've
just
seen him
does
spar
the
before.
bag work.
Well, that's the funniest part,
That's
bro.
what
is
Mark
the-
Breland
I just
said he
watched a
did.
video of his recent training for his upcoming fight, and he's hitting the pads, and my brain goes, as somebody who trains, right, and as someone who's fought, my brain goes, everybody looks good on pads. That's easy. And I'm like, bro, you don't even look good on pads. Like,
He
you
never
look
has.
bad on
I
like,
mean,
bro,
like,
like
how good
his
with
forms
this shit?
off,
He's
like,
fighting.
he looks like
showing.
trash,
He
Where
bro.
they
fighting
showing the
Tyrell
fight?
Hernia. He don't need to be. He fighting Tyrell Hernia, bro. Come
Bro,
on, you
also-
need you.
He needs
It's
to be.
not-
What
We're not gonna
network is
see
the
new
fight
and
on?
improved. Like it's the same. It's the same dude, just older, man. Don't be fooled.
Yeah,
What
basically.
network is this fight on? Do you know? Like where are they showing?
Black Prom. Black
Bro.
Prom.
Really?
I'm gonna be on
Yeah.
TNT. No, it's gonna be a
Yo,
TNT, bro. It's gonna be.
hold
a
on.
Meanwhile,
TNT.
Turkey's putting like Sub-Zero versus Scorpion on his cards, and Black Prime is putting on a fucking Wilder fight.
I mean, that's
It's
a
gonna
big
be on
account
the
for them.
CW. It's gonna be on the
Big
CW,
name.
bro.
It's a big name on Black Prime now. Don't sleep. Big Wilder on Black
You'll
Prime.
be there.
Yo,
You'll be watching.
Hold on. Do you guys remember like when Malik Scott kind of became, I don't want to say his full-time trainer, but he started becoming more involved and he said, man, the skills I'm seeing from Wilder, he really looks like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. After he got sick, maybe.
Stop.
After he got
You-
fired.
you-
Stop.
you-
Stop. Stop. Dude, stop. Stop.
Oh, wow.
Yo,
Whoa.
dog.
I can't even hear this, bro. Stop.
You know, I'm gonna be real. One thing I could never forgive Malik Scott for doing. You traded in that gorgeous fat joint for this skinny, hard, sharp ass clavicle K-Dab. I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. I wouldn't have made that trade.
He said sharp ass clavicle having.
Oh, that
He could
bitch.
sing like
Bro, you
Freddie
see that little
Mercury
pointy
after
ass
he
shit
got
sticking
it.
out?
That bitch whole body looked like a bent elbow. Like, yo, how do you fuck this narrow ass bitch,
Yo,
dog?
dog.
Like,
Man, I ain't
I
looking
wouldn't
to
have
get cut
traded-
up fucking you. Like,
nah, I wouldn't have traded that fat joint. Not for that shit. That fat joint, titties. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's, you know, I'm never gonna forgive him for that. He married K-Dab though. That's crazy. Her name is Scott now.
Wasn't
Kate
she with the
Scott.
other boxing guy?
Wait, who
She's-
married Abdo?
Fucking Malik Scott married K-Dab though.
Wasn't she dating the other New York boxing guy?
Yeah, she's with somebody. Wasn't
Yeah,
she with
she left him for Malik.
The
Sh-
the dude from
Barack?
the zone. Yeah.
yeah,
one of
what's
them.
his name? Ak?
Obama.
No, she wasn't dating him.
Yeah. I think she was. No. I
I
think she
think
was.
she's a different
I think
guy,
she
bro.
was.
Yeah, she was with the
Mailing
zone
Kate out.
cat. The cat from the zone.
Yeah, that guy. She's with that guy. I heard she's with that guy.
Oh, is that why she got fired?
Yeah.
I
She
mean,
got
Wow,
him
she was
fired.
fired though.
she didn't get Ak fired. He's still on the zone.
Yeah, he's
No,
still there.
her. Like I don't see her
They both-
no
no,
more.
they
Oh,
both-
nah. I mean, no.
She got a better gig if we're being real.
What's she
What she
get?
do?
She works with CBS. She's been like that
She
show's
got
like
soccer shit. She got some soccer shit.
yeah.
Oh,
That
that's
shit's
better
like
than-
taking over the
that's better
sports to
than
be
boxing,
honest, to be
bro.
real.
Oh yeah, I mean
That's better
anything
than
anything in soccer is gonna be
Yeah,
bigger.
no,
and-
yeah, she's in on the soccer
Bro,
shit.
nobody watches boxing no more, man. Shit's horrible.
Yo, why she keep getting them spray on tans, man? She looked like a Cheeto that
Yeah,
fell
she
under
don't
the
need
couch.
the tan too.
I don't understand that shit. Like, bitch,
whoa.
I don't
Let's
like
say
that. I
Donald
don't.
Trump's wife or
Nah, because
something.
Michael, because Michael
She was
tried
like
to
Adam
make me
Warlock.
like. I'm Michael.
I'm fucking done, bro. I'm done. I'm
This
done.
is-
I'm
yeah,
fucking done.
we're
I'm good.
What did he say?
Michael tried to make me like that bitch.
Who?
I
Kate
never
Abdo?
forgot you.
She's not
You!
ugly. She's not ugly.
I didn't say, but That nah.
She looks like a Cheeto who fell in the couch. Do you ever think about the shit you say?
One second.
I didn't say she
You
was ugly,
like
Michael.
Viola
I didn't
Davis.
say she.
You like Viola Davis.
Bruh,
You
Viola
don't
got
like
something for me to
Chavez.
squeeze, dog. You bugging like.
Nah,
Bro,
Kate,
she's
I
ugly.
don't think Michael's bugging on this one, bro.
Nah, come on.
Viola
Kate don't
Davis
look
is
like.
ugly. It's not an attractive woman.
Bro, Kate.
Nah. Listen, Kate look like you ever seen Vanilla Extract? The shit.
Bro, stop, bro.
The dark one.
You need to stop. She looks like a really hot meerkat.
Vanilla.
He said a really hot meerkat. Hey, bro.
Oh my god.
I'm done. I'm fucking done.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I fucking hate all of you. I hate all of you. Just so y'all know that. I hate all y'all.
Kate
Kate
don't have a shape, bro. Like
bro,
she
don't
have a shape. Like she looks like Vanilla.
She's beautiful.
Oh my god.
I can't fucking do this.
She don't have a shape, bro.
I can't,
Like,
bro. I can't do this with you, bro. Like we can't. No.
You know what I'm saying? She looked like a wrinkled shirt.
Bro, you're wilding,
like...
bro. I need you to stop the madness, bro. This is not okay. Stop, bro. Hold on. What the fuck? Why am I laughing? Fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll take Viola over there. Any
Yo,
old
did y'all see the tweet?
How you gonna refer to somebody's vanilla extract?
Bro, like, stop, bro.
Exactly. What is wrong with you? Oh my god.
Hey, Alex, he can't stop the madness. That's what keeps his channel
You know
going.
what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Oh
what the fuck is wrong with him?
Nah, man. Like hey, different strokes, different folks, man.
Hey,
Shit.
Jules, nah, you need a fucking intervention, bro. You need an intervention.
You
need intervention.
Bro, Viola got some titties,
bro.
dog.
You're an extremist when it comes to.
She got a fupa. She got titties.
You're an extremist. You're an extremist, bro.
It ain't like we fucking said Shinsia or Viola. Right? No, it ain't like I said Ruby Rose.
You don't get to introduce new names.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking
about Kate Abdo.
Kate Abdo, bro. You're wild.
Jules. Shinsia or Ruby Rose? Who are you picking?
Shinsia.
Really? Shit.
Wait, what?
Shinsia is the Jamaican one, right?
Because of that. Yeah.
Shinsia is yeah. That's
Ruby.
Okay, I got
Ruby
one.
wins for me just because she got the stretch marks.
Roseanne Barr or Kate Abdo?
What?
What?
You really just say that, bro?
No. Julio, I got one for your ass. Rosie O'Donnell or Roseanne Barr.
Oh shit!
Roseanne Barr.
I go Roseanne Barr.
Bro, Roseanne, bro, all day, bro. You gotta
Rosie
keep it gangster, dog. Roseanne, bro, you gotta keep it gangster, bro.
Rosie O'Donnell or Whoopi Goldberg?
Yo, she really moved the fucking island,
Yo,
bro.
why do we keep going back to Whoopi Goldberg?
Who just said that? That's
Please,
fucked up.
no more
Bitch
Whoopi
really
Goldberg,
moved
bro.
the fucking like that's a grown ass person having a tantrum.
I mean, over a president, over an election of an official.
There?
Right? Is it still Ireland or is it Ireland stand?
Bro, the original Rosie killed that shit, bro. She's hard.
Nah, Roseanne Barr was actually funny
Roseanne
at the
didn't
time.
fuck around, bro.
Roseanne, that was a big show when I was a kid too. Roseanne,
and she
that was
old
a big
school.
show.
And she old school too, Jules. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
you're talking about that bitch.
Remember, comedy was different back then, bro. Like,
you could say shit now. You can't say shit now, dog. Like shit can't be funny now.
And
Too
you know
many
what?
people.
She was just being herself in the wrong time, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's all.
Yeah, but that's all comedians really are. Like they be, you know, when it's good, they're just being themselves. You know.
Matter of
They're just
fact,
being
if she did
themselves.
that today, she'd have been fine because comedians.
Yeah, they
are
would
stepping up for themselves now.
never. They would never. George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Rosen. They would never let them.
Nope.
Not today.
Yeah. Nope.
Not today.
What I'm saying is, like, now they're starting to stand up for themselves again, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
because
there was that phase,
collectively industries are look. Another thing that happened. I don't wish no ill upon nobody, right?
Mhm.
But it's y'all made Ironheart.
I do.
Okay.
Why?
Of course
Why?
you do.
So
Why?
they could talk. No, so they could have the
No,
singles.
let him
like,
finish.
if
Let him
I
finish. Go
had-
ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Why? Why did you make this?
It's a
And
it's a TV show right now, in a movie, right?
It's a TV show, and it's like I'm telling.
Okay.
This is. it's like, yo, you keep trying to like, you got like a political, or it's like nobody watches these kinds of shows for the message. They watch these shows primarily as an escape. It's a fantasy. That's what they watch it for. And you doing shit. You. It's like if you told me, look, I had a character I made, right? The character was an archaeologist, black girl, pixie cut, loved drawing her, loved the costume I made for her, right? There's an organic story behind this character. So when I show you the character, I'm showing you the character. I'm not showing you a fucking message. I'm not trying to make, you know what I mean? Like, no, I got a character. I got a great character. Y'all don't do shit like that anymore. Y'all, you don't. You just doing shit to be doing shit. It's like, look,
it's
man.
Corporate. It's corporate, bro.
Instead of focus on development of the character and the story.
Yeah, like I had a whole, I
Yeah.
had a whole thing for this character that I made. A whole thing for this character. It's one of many characters that I have
They
made.
want to placate to what they think society wants.
You always it's like what, and I don't want to be that guy, but it's like, dog, I grew up reading these comics, understand that? I know that y'all doing that to try to appeal to a different demographic because sales might be down. Initially when y'all made Miles Morales, that was the real reason y'all made Miles. I grew to like Miles over time. I grew to like Miles because eventually he became an organic character. But when y'all first made him, y'all made him so that y'all could draw in a different demo than your usual comic book fan. And when you do shit like that, it don't hit. It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit.
I'm telling you, nobody in the black community is asking for Ironheart, bro.
Nobody.
The only reason they made the Ironheart character so they could do the stupid scene where if I had Tony Stark's money, think of what I could do. Like the most famous scene in the Iron Man movie wasn't Tony Stark built it in a cave with a box of scraps.
And that's
right,
fucking sad, bro. That's fucking sad.
Yeah, it's like you trying to like, look, you gotta cater to the audience that you got. Now, is that to say that you can't make a character about a black female superhero? No, you got Storm sitting right fucking there collecting dust. You could do her entire lore of when she was in Africa. No, you keep trying to undermine. Like, I don't, I just don't like getting involved in this shit. But it's like, oh, because you're trying to undermine the white guy, Tony Stark. That's how this comes off to me as an outsider looking at what you're doing. That's how it comes off when you got black characters that you can use. You know that, right? That they have lore. They have whole stories that you can do. You don't do those. You always,
I'm telling you, it's the white corporate America side. Nobody in the black community is asking for that shit. I'm telling you, nobody.
I mean, I'm starting to like. It's because it's so counterintuitive, Michael. It's like, when has this worked? When has this? If you could have did Storm when she was in the African village, you got whole stories in that shit that you could fucking do, dog. No, let's just make some bullshit.
Here's the point that needs to be made, man. At the end of the fucking day, man, and I'm pretty sure most of y'all agree with this. At the end of the fucking day, I don't care what skin color you have, what background you come from. Everyone is okay with the original fucking color of skin and culture of the fucking original characters. Nobody has a problem with them. Why are we changing?
Nobody has a problem with them.
Nobody has a problem, bro.
Nobody
cares.
has a problem with them, but
what
I think they're doing, what I think they think they're doing is making it postmodern, because comic book culture is the weirdest thing. Comic book sales are actually down. They're not up. Because print is a dying medium in general.
I mean, it's the digital world now.
Right. But even though that's down, the culture is much more diverse now than it was. Like, yes, there's a whole Comic-Con is a whole thing where when I was a kid, it was just a cult thing, and it was on the West Coast. Now it's a whole thing, city to city, da. So I understand your rationale. It's just that, haven't you seen enough that this doesn't work? Star Wars, that was basically a golden fucking goose. Did it with that bullshit. Now look, I'm sorry, fam. Like, nah, we don't need this shit.
I saw an article just the other day about Tolkien and Lord of the Rings and the queer messages in. I'm like, oh yeah, all the queer messages from the Catholic.
Right. Right. And
bro,
It's like the conversation that we had the other day. That look, dog. I'm sorry to tell you this, but if you're doing a swords and sandals movie, unless it's set in Rome, right? There's not much chance you're gonna see melanated people. It's reality. Unless it's set in Rome. If it's in Rome, then yeah, you might see different folks. But if you're talking about a fantasy movie based on Scandinavian lore, like, bro, what are you doing, dog?
Exactly.
Lord of the Rings is literally based on Scandinavian lore. That's
why
why
corporate America doing this shit. Bro, they made the Little Mermaid black.
Like, why can't they
Who
have
asked
their
for
own
that,
history?
bro?
Why does everything else have to be included?
Who
in
asked
everything?
for the Little Mermaid to be black, bro?
I don't know.
Hey, I'll tell you all right now. This is why
That's
I
part
fucks
of that
with.
woke
This is
shit
why I
right
fucks with
there.
Game of Thrones. This is why I fucks with Game of Thrones. They don't give a fiddler's fuck, bro.
This is the thing. I believe that I'm with Michael's conspiracy theory because I believe that they saw what happened in 2000, right? How much money BLM made. I feel like they trying to get that money. That's what I like. Oh, you
Because
trying
ever
to get
since
that
then,
money?
it's been like that, bro. Ever since
Yeah,
then,
it
it's
was.
been like
If you notice, you didn't like. Look, the Nick Fury thing. I don't even count that. That's an isolated incident because to me, everybody loves Samuel L. Jackson, so I don't even really count that.
That's all
They
that matters.
changed him in the comics
And
now.
Michael Clark Duncan is Kingpin. It kind like I see why.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. But also, I see why the casting. Look, Michael Clark Duncan is a big, physically imposing guy. Like Kingpin is supposed to be a big. So it works for me. Like, yeah, I can see that. That aside, everything after 2000, yeah, this shit is not working, dog. Like, nah, this shit is not working. You know.
That's fair enough.
Also, Nick Fury was black in the Marvel Ultimate thing, which is what the Samuel Jackson character was based on. So they at least had that.
They changed him in the comics after that as well. Too.
Yeah, but that's not enough. No, that's not enough. That's not enough.
They made
But it
Namor
wasn't.
Mexican.
But they did that not
look.
because of race. They just did that just for the sake of doing it, and it didn't.
As long
it
as
wasn't
it's
a
good,
forced agenda.
Look. On one end, right? Just being creative. It wasn't a bad creative choice to make Namor Mexican. It wasn't bad. Like I kind of see where you went with it, the Quetzalcoatl and all the bullshit. Like but I know that you're also playing up certain tropes. How blacks against Mexicans. Like I know. Come on.
Bro. We watch boxing, bro.
We watch, come on.
A little too easy. Yeah.
I'm saying like
Floyd Mayweather was the script consultant.
The Green Prince. The Green Prince, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's unwatchable. Bottom line, I am a fucking nerd at heart, but all this stuff you're making, a lot of it is not watchable. It's not watchable. Don't care about none of that shit.
Hard to look at, man. Hard to look at. Yeah.
Can I just watch a movie with no agenda, bro?
And then I feel like Falcon did not get a fair shake. I feel like because Falcon is comic accurate. That happened. Falcon did take over for Captain America. That's from the comics. But now this movie doesn't get a fair shake because you've been overdoing this bullshit. When Falcon was actually pretty good movie. It was actually pretty good.
And you know what's crazy? And this is reason number 67, bro, why I spend most of my time when watching movies rewatching old 80s and 90s movies.
Literally what I do. That's
like,
literally
I'm serious,
what I do.
bro. Like, I think I've seen Bloodsport more than I've seen the latest new movie. You know what I mean? Like,
I go on TikTok and ask for movie suggestions. They be giving me some good shit.
And TikTok's pretty good.
Predestination?
No, I didn't see that.
I think like actually real good movies stopped happening in like the mid 2000s, bro.
Well, the reason we've been over this, that the real reason that movies are not as good as they used to be is because they don't have the safety net of DVD sales anymore. You know, that safety net allowed them to make original movies with the assurance that, look, if it doesn't hit in the theaters, we could always make the money back from the DVD sales.
Now it's going straight to streaming.
Yeah, now it's going straight to streaming. They don't get that extra. So they're basically mass producing the same shit.
You know what's funny, Jules? What you're saying? Matt Damon explained the same exact thing on camera.
Yeah, that's where I got it from.
Yeah,
he said it. John Favreau said it. John Favreau that
they were like, this is where we're at now. They said, this is where we're at now. This is what it is. Yeah. That's real.
So I'm gonna fucking go to sleep, and then I'm gonna go live tomorrow for the Mobility fight.
Oh yeah, I'm hungry and I'm going to sleep.
I'm fucking tired. I will see y'all on the next one.
And remember the most important thing: Daniel Craig is a FIFA referee.
The other two other fights tomorrow.